Amari, and we have Kyla May. Can we see Amari? Wave. There you go. We've got Amari's replacement right next to him. Where's Kyla May? Where's Kyla May? Can we find you today? Kyla May, are you here? Right, she'll be joining us very shortly. Oh, there she is.
Kyla May's here. She is there.
There she is. Wave to us, Kyla May. You're looking very pretty today. Hey, she's so excited. Oh my God, you guys are in for an amazing day. She is an amazing book confidence coach, and she started with a small dream of putting together a small book for children and asking for about 30 young authors. We had no idea how big and exciting this would become. Even I was drawing. I didn't even know I had that talent inside me. I did some drawings. I wish I bought them for me. They're all in my fridge. And my daughter keeps asking me, Mom, why'd you keep sticking these in the fridge? Because it's my imagination come to life. And that's basically what Winston has done together. She put her own little imagination with all these amazing authors come to life. And here we are. So I'm going to ask you before we go, as we go through the day, there's going to be amazing poets, entertainment, interviews. We've got the Voice newspaper who is also doing loads of press releases on us. Kyla May has been on a South London newspaper. There's going to be so much going on, and you're all going to get exclusive reviews to what's going on. And we have a couple of surprises, and guess what? We've got prizes too. So as we learn about the book, I'm going to put some questions together. Who wants to be a winner? Put your hands up. Who wants to be a winner with a prize? However, there's a rule. If you're an author of this book, and if you're a parent, you're not allowed to answer or win a gift. Sorry. So no cheating. We have a chat box. On the chat box, you can actually write and put in your answers and ask any questions. And along with the facilitators, we'll make sure that all your questions get answered. So without further ado, I want you to unmute your mics, guys, because we're going to give a nice big cheer. And we're going to say whiz, whoosh time. Because everyone say that. Unmute your mics. I'm going to say whiz, and you're all going to say whoosh. Ready? Unmute your mics, guys. I'm watching Angel.
Pardon?
Everybody, unmute your mics now. What's the noise, guys? Welcome, Winston.
Why you saying?
Well done, everyone.
Say whoosh. Whoosh.
Whiz, whoosh.
That was rubbish. Right again. When I say whiz, you say whoosh. Whiz.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. Say whoosh. You say whiz. Whoosh.
Power on.
Whiz. Whiz.
The wrong way around.
Boys and girls, give yourself a round of applause.
Oh, not my
You did it. Right, my lovely people.
Can you all mute your mics, guys?
Right, there we go. Wonderful. So, Neusa, my lovely, thank you for that introduction. If you can make Sam J a co-host, please, and I think it would be Leisha and Vanessa, so everyone can just help, you know, keep this group safe and monitor it. Right, we've got, how many have we got? Let's see, 44 wonderful people on the line. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you know what? You are here. You are here. Wow, I see you, Leash. I see you, Leash. Who's got their bookmarks? Yeah, I see you, Leash. Who's got their bookmarks? We are having a whiz whoosh time. My name is Winston Duncan, and I am a book confidence coach. Yes, Amaya, I see you. I see you. They're coming. They're on their way. Don't worry. We've got loads. We've got 500 bookmarks. Everyone's going to get a bookmark. So I'm so excited. I'm just looking to have fun. I'm looking to turn up with all of you. We've got special guests. We've got surprises. The press just on us and they want to know our story. So there's going to be lots of opportunity. It is my privilege and honor to welcome all 30 authors today. You did it. You have become your author today. And I'm just so happy, proud that I was given this vision to help you along the way. It's just absolutely amazing. It really warms my heart. And, you know, last year, 25th of October is where it all started on my birthday weekend. And God gave me this vision. And I don't know why. I said, God, I don't have time for this. Do you know how busy I am? Do you know how busy I is? You know, when you try and reason with God and you're just like, God's telling you to go in this direction straight ahead, but you're like, nah, do you know what, God? I want to go left or I want to go right. But I listened. I had no choice but to listen, really. The Spirit was convicting me. And look where we are now. Look what we've created. An abundance of beautiful, beautiful children that, yes, you know what, look like me. And that's what it's all about. It's about creativity. It's about having fun. And it's about getting the journey started. So, parents, listen up. We need to let you know this event is recorded. We are recording, and at one point when I do my poem, I will be going live on Facebook. So if you do not want to be, mute your mics. If you do not want to be you can turn off your camera. All right. So just
It looks really nice doing that.
Just having a little cat here. Let's take a picture. Mics, hold on. There we go. Yeah, so very important. This is going to be streamed live and we're going to have a video of this. So if you do not want to be seen, please turn your cameras off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we've got prizes. Do you like my mug? Yeah, I like my mug. I'm going to put some drink in it in a minute. This is the Popcorn House official mug. There will be a website where you can buy clocks and duvets and all that good stuff. I just haven't had a chance to set it up yet. We're going to be giving away some cards, some birthday cards. And for those of you who are inspired by our authors, we are actually going to give away a free 60-minute book confidence coaching session. Okay, and that basically is going to help you on your journey to do what these young people have done and create books. We have a jam packed session all the way through, and let's just have some whoosh fun. All right, so click your fingers in the air. Now, parents, I am relying on you, in particular, Marcia and Shai. You're my official photographers, Chi-Town. I am relying on you to take some pictures because I can't do everything, but you have been solid in that. So I'm going to hand over back to my, oh, actually, no. I'm going to introduce the next guest. So, okay, so I just thought that it would be very fitting to have a guest that loves and cares about the welfare of our children. And this lady I met at City Hall, and it's funny how life does a full 360. I did an event there with the Voice newspaper, and we sat near to each other on the table at City Hall. I think we even sat next to each other, if I believed correctly. And it's always good to hear what the elders have to say, people that have gone before you on their journey. And we couldn't do this event without having an official opening ceremony. And she's such an inspiration to us all. She has an OBE. She's been honoured by the Queen. And I'm just so excited to hear her impart her wisdom and her knowledge. It is absolutely my privilege to have Jeanette Arnold, OBE, open up the official Popcorn House launch. So let's give her some clicks and come on, give her some clicks. Okay, are you there?
I am here, Winston. I am here, and it's such a privilege and a pleasure and an honor to be here. And I know that everybody is going to be having a wish-wash time here for the launch. I just want to say a couple of things. Firstly, I am going to join in what's been said about you, Winston, and I am going to salute and honor you because without you, without your vision, without your commitment, this would not have happened. So everybody click their fingers and clap and shout and hoot, because Winston has shown us, if you dream, if you want to achieve, if you put those dreams and visions into action, then you can get such a wonderful product, a product that will inspire not just yourself, but others. And you know, it's when we look at ourselves and when we feel proud of who we are, when we look at our families and feel proud and understand what their journey is, and then we then can share that joy, because it's my understanding that when you feel joyful, you get a surge of energy. And then if you can use that energy, as clearly, Winston, you do every day, then we can then see how it's possible to achieve great things. I also want to say that this, at the start of Black History Month, I am just saying it now, it's going to be one of my best events, you know? And here's why I'm saying to you, no one at any event that I will be speaking at will be able to say that they have made a historic contribution to literature, to the world of the printed word, and also to have enabled 30 authors to achieve a historic ambition. So from today, the numbers about how many books there are that represent people like who we are, that will have changed. You will have changed that. From today, the number of authors who are from Black, Asian, and minority ethnic heritage will have changed. It will be plus 30. Now, I have to tell you that is so significant because of the world that we live in, because of the barriers that we have got to confront. There are not enough Black authors, and so you join a historic group of people. Yesterday, I was really excited because two young people who I love and adore and so admire, they joined a group of people called the Next Gen Trailblazers. Well, I am saying to the 30 authors who were part of the community book, The Popcorn House, you are the junior next generation trailblazers, because you will be writers, you will be directors, you will be artists, you will be creators, and I can't wait. And Winston, we have a date. We have to meet up in about 10 years' time at least to see where these wonderful, beautiful young creatives have got to. I just want to finish with a little story. Do you know, when I was 7 and before that, when I started to read, when my parents were looking for books with images that look like me, how many do you think there were? There was absolutely none. Absolutely none. So apart from pictures and images from my family and from my community, when I flicked in books, there was absolutely no, and when I say this, no positive images. There were images that were making Black people look in a very negative way because they weren't prepared to tell the truth about our story. But for a child growing up, there was hardly anything to read. Now that is changing, and it's changing for the good. But I just want to say, you have added to that catalogue. So when people go onto Amazon, they will see The Popcorn House. They will see that it's a community book. They will see that it was driven by Winston, Duncan, and they will see it was published by Peaches Publication, a black-owned publishing company. Not many of those around. So we have got to give all the support we can to Winston so that she can go on. Because I would like in the next year to be here when Winston has got a book, community book, and she's been working with 11 to 15-year-olds. And maybe there's the second edition of Popcorn House. I'm so excited because you know what? We are in a wonderful space here this afternoon, and I hope that the energy from this space, look, I'm so sweaty, I'm so excited. I hope that the energy from this space will encourage us to achieve our vision, to follow our dream. Thank you very much, Winston. Thank you to the 30 authors, and thank you to the parents who have been in support, and all of those supporters, Winston, who have supported the Look Like Me project. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. That's amazing. I mean, we can't, there's not enough thank yous to say to Winston about what she's created. And like you said, she actually does not know how big this is. I mean, I'm looking at all the pages and I'm so excited. Like, I literally want to read the whole, I want to stop what we're doing now and I just want to read the book because it's amazing. And I know we never said we were going to do this, but I'm going to anyway, because I never really listened to rules.
Are you freestyling now? Are you freestyling?
I'm going to read out some of the names of the authors before we have our co-host Amari introduce our next guest. So we want to say a huge thank you to the parents.
My lovely, sorry, very quickly, before we go to Amari, we're going to just quickly show a video and then Amari will introduce. We're just going to make it up today. Sorry, people.
We are going to make it up today.
We do have a list.
We're here to break rules. I'm breaking that rule for a second. It's literally going to take me 1 minute because
fine. Go ahead.
I believe that the authors really need more praise because I don't want them to sit here and think, oh my God, but you know what? We're all here praising each other. So I'm going to say a few names. Some of the parents did decide to withhold their children's names for their own reasons, and we respect that. I'm going to name a few authors that
read them all. That's fine. Read
today.
Them. Yeah.
So we've got A. Bishop, we've got Kyla Alvarez, we've got Riley. If I say your name wrong, I apologize. Riley Benson, we've got Jazara McKee, we've got Amari Bailey, one of our co-hosts. Ayana Bailey, we've got Neusa Catoja, who's my niece, she's here as well. Theo Duncan, Cameron Duncan, who are Winston's nephews. They're twins. We have Imaya Days, we have Nathan Uzor, we have Raina Uzor, we have Dylan Ignacio, some amazing names. We've got Sam J. Robinson, who's also one of our authors. He will be talking today. We've got Zaya Montgomery Smith, Iman Montgomery Smith, Isis Montgomery Smith. As you can see, they're all brothers and sisters. We've got more. We've got Jihad Montgomery Smith, Sanaya Malia, and Kyla Angel Macaulay. Oh my God, we've got so many amazing authors. And there's more, like I said. So you will hear from some of them today. And as Winston has said, we're going to play a short video now for you all. So enjoy. Make sure your mics are muted. And guess what? It's time to bring out the popcorn. I already saw someone who cheated eating popcorn already before I even introduced it, but that's okay. We're breaking the rules today. So everybody, Sanaya, I saw you. I saw you. You start. Look, she's already finished the popcorn. So get your popcorns out or get your sweets if you don't have popcorn. Here, let me throw a piece of popcorn for you. Catch it, yeah? Catch it, catch it. Whoever hasn't got it, catch your popcorn now. Vanessa's got hers. Right, here we go. Enjoy this short video and we're going to continue having a whiz whoosh time.
Okay, here we go. This is how we got the name The Popcorn House. Meet Amy Bishop.
Hello, my name is Amy and I decided to do a story about the Popcorn House because I think it really inspired me. Yesterday I was sitting on the couch and there was an empty bag of popcorn, so I decided, oh, I've been living in the Popcorn House. So that's when it all came to my mind and I was like, oh, I can do a story about the Popcorn House. So that's how it got into my mind.
It's the popcorn house. Whiz wash. Whiz wash. Whiz wash. Okay. So, over to you, Nelsa, to introduce our poet, please. Please, I beg you, please.
So, sorry about that, guys. You know what? We're not gonna be here to apologize because we're having a whiz wash time, regardless of what happens. Okay. So now we're gonna entertain you a little bit. We've heard this poet quite a few times, and I really want to steal all of his poems. I'm a poet myself, and I love poetry. And guess what? When you hear the book, you're gonna see that there's a lot of poetry in this too. So we would like you to put your hands together for our next entertainer and poet, Ben Wellington, who is going to read and recite a poem called Who Am I? Hands together, everyone.
And this poem is actually taken from the book, The Popcorn House. It's at the back of the page, and you're going to get an opportunity to write your very own Who Am I poem. So on the right, this is Ben's, and on the left is your chance to write your poem. So start thinking about what it is that you want to say. Over to you, Ben.
Right. Who am I? That lion which has a mighty roar throughout the day and a really loud snore when it hits the hay. That leopard which has a beautiful camouflage skin, pouncing on its prey so it doesn't become thin. That rhino which has a great big horn, defending its family from harm from sunrise to dawn. Or maybe that buffalo which has a big strong crown, always being silly when no one's around. That elephant with that massive brain, no matter the size, is always climbing the highest mountains. It's the boy from the tropical Caribbean, swimming in the sea like a funny amphibian. It's that girl who's from sunny Africa, dancing around like an acrobatic cheerleader. Can you guess who I am? I am all the young black boys and girls of this world.
Woo-hoo.
Everyone, click, 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 click.
So how long have you been writing, Ben? How long have you been writing?
I've been writing for about 5 years.
And what made you start?
Actually, I had to write. Well, I didn't have to. I offered to write for a charity event. That was raising money for a care home. So, and then after that, I continued to write, and after that, I found a passion in it.
Well, we're in for a treat because you've got some more poetry for us coming up later.
Yeah,
so
I do.
Tell us, how can we support you as a young Black king, doing your thing out there in the poet circuit in terms of your Instagram, how we can connect with you and so on and so forth?
Well, I also have an annual event called Empowerment, which empowers young Black people, actually all Black people, old, young, teenage. So I've got like an Instagram page, which obviously has details of that event that comes up annually. So yeah, just following the Instagram page would be great.
Well, you were there on the first call, and it's really good that we have had you to, come on board and to be a part of this particular project and to inspire our children. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to add a rule. And the reason why I'm going to have a rule is because as much as we're having a wish time, we don't want to hold you here until nighttime because everybody has to have their dinner, right? So we're going to do this. There's a few facilitators here. Myself, we've got Miss B, Miriam. We've also got Sam J. Now, what we'll do, if you are running out of time, we're going to give you like last 2 minutes. And when you see, bear with me, when you see this come up, a reaction like this, whether it's on my screen or any of us, just keep your eyes on the screen. It means you've only got 2 minutes left to wrap up. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, Omari, we'll welcome you back as you introduce our next guest.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Omari, and I'm part of the Look Like Me book challenge. Now I'm going to pass it over to the amazing Winston Duncan, who is the founder of the Look Like Me book challenge, and she will be talking about how it all began.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, let me share my screen with you. You now should be able to see what it is that I'm doing. Oh gosh, this is funny. Hold on, there we go. Let's just make that a full screen. Okay, so you should be able to see a whole screen now. Can you see that? Can you see a birthday cake?
We can see you and a birthday cake, yeah.
All right, brilliant. So last year on Friday, I think it was Friday, last year on the 25th of October was my nan's birthday. My birthday's on the 27th. And I was hearing a lot of news about only 4% of main characters are in children's books. The Guardian covered a piece and it even made the news. And I just couldn't understand it. I felt really frustrated, really anxious, and I just thought this is not fair and this is not right. So I did a little video for 60 seconds and I talked about how I felt, which was quite passionate. And hopefully you'll see that in a moment. And then my family came round to celebrate and I just decided to set up a GoFundMe because I just believe that it's about being a part of the change and being a part of the solution. And I didn't know what was going to happen, but in that week, we raised nearly £300. So it was a really exciting time that people were giving. And everybody on this project that we're working on, all our 7 volunteers are voluntary, including myself. This has been a love project. No one has got paid. It's just to cover resources, books, designs, all the elements that go into publishing. And that's why the Look Like Me book challenge is going to become a CIC, where it will be a not-for-profit charity, and we're going to go ahead and raise 50k, and we're going to be working with our next cohort, which is going to be 13 to 18. So in 2021 we'll be able to, you know, have the funds to pay our facilitators as we go on our national campaign and bring traction to what it is that we're doing. So after the birthday weekend, the first ever person, you heard from her earlier on, sorry about the blurred picture, but as you can see I was rushing to put everything together. Amy was the first person to first young person to sign up to the project and to do a video to support what it was that we was doing. And I'm very thankful to her, her mum and her dad, who has donated and supported us and gone to the GoFundMe challenge, as well as having their daughter in there and donated, because this is what's happened. This is, you know, as a seed donors, this is where your money has gone to. Then we moved on to the workshops. The workshops consisted, this was the first workshop that we ever did, and it consisted of, again, myself and the facilitators. You can see we're having a wish time. We're all smiling and having fun, and we began to create ideas around character names. We did character development. We did concepts and creative ideas. So the first month we just brainstormed. The second month I brought the book cover to them and they gave me their feedback. And then the second month we did storytelling workshops. And then what I did was I took this story, put it all together and began to create what we have now, which is the Popcorn House. And the foreword is done by our head teacher, Miriam Manderson, who is a woman of colour in a secondary school. And that was really amazing that she could guide us through this process. And then we had activity section in the book, because I just think it's so important for our young people to be creative. So you can actually go in and colour in a picture of the Popcorn House, because it's yours now. And you can also write your poem, as you know. And I think there's one more activity, the Children of the Sun. And if we've got time today, we'll sing that song, the Children of the Sun, and let everybody know how much fun we've been. So now here is, oh gosh, why is it not moving? Right, okay, so here it is, the Popcorn House. So I'm going to leave a link below for you to make your orders. Now this is actually quite important. The majority of the people on here are distributors, and you know, will be able to sell this book as well. It's not just me, because we need to enable group economics. That's really quite important to me. That was quite a big aspect of this project. We need the young people to go out and do something positive, not hang on the streets, but actually make their little pocket money, make their Christmas money, make their New Year's money, make their Kwanzaa money, whatever it is that they need to do, make their money by earning pocket money. So they get the book at wholesale price and they'll sell it on to yourself. So whoever has invited you to this event, whether it's a facilitator or a young person, speak to them directly. They're going to be in stock with their books shortly, and they'll be able to provide you with a copy. If you're here and I've invited you, I'll put a link in the chat shortly and you can use my link. But definitely go back to the author and support them. Yeah, that's really quite key. Support them and get your copies of your books from them. And we're seeing already that there's really such a high demand on that. Finally, I'm just going to close with this. The Look Like Me book challenge raised £1,131. Yeah, that deserves some clicks. But we're not done yet. You know, we are not finished yet by no means. We've had a couple of donations in today, so thank you very much. I'm going to add those to the challenge, and I really appreciate your heart for donating. What we need you to do is we need you to share this story. If you are inspired, if you are think that it's a worthwhile cause, we need you to share it and let people know. And definitely, if you can afford it, donate, you know, as little as £5, whatever is in your heart. Let's continue, because the next one that we want to do is the 13s to 18-year-olds. But I'm quite adamant that I want to pay my team, and we're not going to do it until we can pay, you know, their wages, because they've just done this out of the kindness of their heart, and it takes a lot of time. So hopefully someone can put in the link in the chat. I'll put the link in. Please go on and share. And if you can't catch the link, just put in Look Like Me book challenge in GoFundMe and it will come up. It's a really important element of what it is that we're doing. All proceeds and royalties that we get on Amazon will go towards getting the second cohort going, which is the 13 to 18-year-olds. And also, please do a review on Amazon. If you've got a book, I see a few people's got their book in their hand. Neusa, you're probably not allowed because of Amazon, but let's see. Amazon stopped her from doing a review on my book. Amazon's really bad with us today, but anyway, go on there and give us a review. So I'm getting a wave. That means my time is up. I can talk and talk and talk. So over to you, co-host.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. See, when you begin with a small dream, look how massive it can become, especially when you're thinking about other people and helping other people. So any of you here on this call, whether you're young, whether you're older, if you have a dream, don't, and I know you're not going to like this, don't die taking that dream with you. Make sure you ask someone to help you create it and make it a reality. And in this book, that's exactly what we've done. Some of the children have created some amazing characters. I could go on forever. Right. Before we go, I've been looking at everyone, right? And I want to pick on someone here. Iman, you're eating your popcorn way too fast. You're going to end up with no popcorn if you don't slow down. I see you. I see you. And Kalisa, you lied. You said you had no popcorn. Where did you get your popcorn from? So I can see everyone's happy. Everyone's entertained. And now it's time to hear from the authors themselves. So we've got who have we got now that's gonna do the interview for us? We have...
You're gonna pick someone from random and answer.
Oh, am I gonna ask? Okay.
Yeah, I did change it last minute. My bad.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
My bad.
But I am going to do it. So
yeah.
I'm going to pick on the first author and I'm going to ask you a lovely question. Who can I pick? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? I'm going to go for Iman since I picked on her. Yeah, I see you drinking your water. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. So she's one of our older authors. How old are you, Iman?
11.
is because maybe your sister has got hers very close to you. So make sure that one of you is mute while the other ones are muted. So you're 11 years old.
The under the table.
Right, let's see if you can first. I think mine and Zion are very close to each other. They're sisters. So one of you needs to mute, and then you both just use one screen to speak, yeah? That's better. So you're 11 years old. So tell me, how did you find this whole process of putting a book together and coming onto the Zooms?
I think it was like good, and I liked it.
Yeah, because I always saw you and your sister had the biggest smiles on your face. I noticed. I see everyone. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go to another author, and I'm gonna go for the one who's wearing the same color as me, Kyla Angel. Would you like to unmute your mic? I'm gonna ask you a quick question. How are you, princess?
Good.
How old are you?
4.
See, she's what? Did I say to you that we had a couple of 4-year-olds? She's one of our youngest. So what did you like? What do you like about the popcorn house? Who's your favorite character?
The girl.
The girl. So you like Nevaeh. What do you like? What she's wearing? What's the favorite part of her outfit? What do you like?
What do you like about her outfit best?
Her top.
You like her top? Yeah, 'cause she's wearing yellow. We're both wearing yellow. Thank you so much, Kyla Angel. You look so pretty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, let me pick one more before we move forward. I am going to pick on, let's see who's eating popcorn. Let's see who's eating popcorn and who's not hiding. Right, Kalisa.
I can do one after you, please. Can I do one?
Yeah, I just picked Kalisa, so I don't know if you want to carry on.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, on Kalisa, unmute your mic.
What's my question?
Well, how do you feel becoming an author today? That's the first question, because I'm going to ask you too. How do you feel?
Well, I'm quite excited because this is actually one of the third books I've done, because I've entered a couple of contests before for my school to complete some things. So I was actually very excited to try this one as well.
Now, you've got a picture in here. This is her picture here. You drew Birdie, didn't you?
Yeah.
If you can see that, that's Birdie. That was her creation. Did we do Birdie justice? Did we do Birdie justice, yeah? Okay. So what is your favourite part of the Popcorn House story?
Well, my favourite part is when they get lost, because I feel like that's the part when they begin to learn their lesson for not working together.
Yes. And it says teamwork makes the dream work, so they do need to work together. Excellent. And has your friends found out that you've done your third book?
Not yet.
What do you think they're going to say?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
They're going to have so much to say, I'm telling you. All right, well, thank you very much, Kalisha. Maya, could you open your mic for me, please? And then I'm going to hand over to you after Neusa, one more person. Can you hear me, my love?
Yes.
Good. It's nice to see you.
But it's not in Maya, it's in Maya.
In Maya. Oh, my bad. I'm my bad. In Maya, is that correct?
Yes.
Good.
I'm reading my book.
Oh, right. Hold it up for us then. I think you're interviewing me. Go ahead. Let me see.
Reading my book.
Wow. You look really, really proud. How do you feel about having the book out at the moment?
I feel about the book that the story is really interesting. And I really like the things you sent to us, and that you're kind, and that you teach us this wonderful story of the three authors and everything.
Thank you, and I really love your energy, and you really kind of like that whiz whoosh. So I think, what do you think if I could get us a wand to wave that goes whiz whoosh? What do you think about that idea?
Yeah.
Would you use it?
Pardon?
Would you use the wand if it was there?
Yeah.
And I think you
But I already have a purple one.
You haven't got time to get it.
Oh wow, she's
That
got
was a purple one.
I think our one might be pink or maybe silver. Show us then.
Got one here. It's a unicorn one.
Look at that.
Can you say the magic words then? 1, 2, 3.
Wish.
Hey, let's give her some clicks for that. That's amazing. I love it. Whiz, whoosh. Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you. Well done. All right. So we'll be tuning in soon. So over to you, co-host.
Thank you, Winston. Thank you. Let me see who I can pick on. I am going to ask the next author. Sometimes you can't see the screen properly. The gentleman with the tie. What was his name again? Because my arrow is right in front of him.
Nathan.
Nathan and Rena. I want you both to unmute your mic. He always comes suited and ready to talk business. So, how are you, Nathan?
Good.
Good. How are you feeling today?
Excited.
Good. So, what did you think when you first started this whole project of starting a book? What did you think was going to happen?
I thought it will be just fine, and I also thought that it could be something exciting.
So was you excited?
Yeah, I was.
We were so excited that you always wore a tie for us, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so who is your favorite character in the book and why?
The boy.
Who?
The boy.
The boy, and why is that?
Because I like the name, and I like what he's wearing.
You like his name and what he's wearing. He looks cool, right? Yeah. So which one do you think is the wisest out of both of them? Do you think it's Nevaeh, or do you think it's Zion, and why? I'm asking you a very tricky question. Let's see. Who's the wisest? You have a sister, right? So who's the wisest? Is it the boy or is it the girl that's the wisest in this story?
The boy.
The boy, and why is that?
Because I'm a boy.
Because I'm a boy. We're not going to start this argument here because we have a lot of girls here and we have a lot of boys here. We'll be here forever. Thank you so much, Nathan. Rena, would you like to say something with your green cup there? Is that your popcorn you finished? No. You're not happy that your popcorn's finished?
Can I just say, on this project, stay right there, Rena and Nathan, we had 4-year-olds as the youngest and we had 13-year-olds as the eldest. The actual remit was 7 to 12. That was the remit, but there was such a demand and there were siblings coming in and joining. Rena is one of our 4-year-olds who has got beautiful drawings and contributed. So we want to just say well done to you and we salute you. Nathan drew this character here. Her name is Donnie Dallas. Do you remember that? Pink one there. So this is his artwork on the book. G had done Jellybo. You know, these are the artwork on the book. Amari drew Zion, and I'm sure you're going to hear from them a bit later on. So thank you very much. That closes the first section of our interviews with the authors. Give us a wave. Excellent and well done.
Hey. Right, so what have we got now? Are you all still excited? Do you think we need a top up of popcorn? Because I do. Look, I've got this new popcorn that's peanut butter and almond. It's lovely. My daughter's sitting right next to me saying it's disgusting. So make sure you top up your popcorn because we've got a lot more to cover. I haven't even had my lunch and I'm eating popcorn. Can you
I'm
believe
so excited. We've got a comment here in the chat. Sandra Musi says, what a wonderful product. Winston, Winston, you and well and truly in your calling. Putting purpose back into the hearts and minds of the next generation. Well done to all the children who have taken part in this fabulous popcorn house, which is filled with adventure from our young lives. Truly fabulous. Congratulations to you all, talented writers who have been authors today. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much, Sandra. That is an amazing testimony, and it's a pleasure to have you here. So we're going to now speak to some parents.
Winston, I'm going to love and leave you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you, Wiz Whoosh. Wiz Whoosh. Okay, so we're going to go to a parent and we're going to just find out what that experience was for them. So a parent on the call right now, if you just want to unmute your mic. Don't be shy. Come on, parents. I just want to hear from the parents. What was your opinion? Who have we got here? If your child was involved in this project, I'm going to pick you if someone don't unmute their mic. Is that you, Joe? Who's that?
Yes.
Hi, Theo. Nice to see you. Okay, I think Joe's unmuted her mic. Where's Cameron?
Oh.
Yeah, all right. So was there two people talking?
We've got two parents that want to give some feedback.
We've got Joanna and who else?
Joanna, and then we've got, let's start with Joanna and then I'll find the next person.
Okay, so
please use the reactions at the bottom and just put your hands up and we'll unmute you and get you to speak. Okay,
and then after that, after the parents' feedback, we've got prizes, giveaways galore. All right, over to you, Joanna.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just want to say thank you very much. Maya has really loved being involved in this. I think it's been she's grown with it. So I don't think she really understood the whole process from the beginning. But today, more than anything, kind of when's the launch happening? Okay, and kind of realising, seeing her name in the book and getting excited about that. And just being involved in creating the storyline and the characters and working with other children as well. I think it's been such an important experience and an important process for all of the children. And for me as a parent, it's been well worth giving up my time because, of course, we always have to kind of facilitate the process, do that as well. But I've really enjoyed it. Probably I shouldn't have done as much as I did, but I have. And obviously, you know, being involved kind of behind the scenes in the proofreading as well, and having our conversations and kind of just being part of that has been really good as well. Yeah, I think what you've done is created something really important. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you. It's been my privilege and pleasure. And what you don't know is that myself and Joanna are up crack of dawn hours doing work, not just this project, because she's like our proofreader for Peaches Publications, but crack of dawn, just working hard to make sure everybody's books are fabulous. Yeah. fantabulous. So it's our pleasure. Thank you very much for being a part of this project, your ideas, your love, your care, and you donated as well. So I'm just, thank you. I'm forever grateful. Thank you. Did you find the next parent?
Thank you so much. Yes, we have got Hannah, who's mum to Nathan and Rena, and she would like to give some feedback too. Unmute your mic, Hannah.
Yep. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hey. It's good to see everyone. The project has really been amazing for Nathan and Rena. During lockdown, they had started a YouTube channel, Reading Black Books. So we sort of got involved in the world of, Black authors and reading Black books. And Nathan loves to read, and he had already written some sort of a little book, for Rena. And throughout this project, just having, seeing what it takes sort of like to write a book from beginning to end, and the contributions and the ideas, it's really inspired them even more. And because of doing this project, I mean, they were always reminding me, Mummy today, do the mummies today, please download this, we need to color this, so they have been really enthusiastic. I mean, it's really, I think, propelled them even to be more avid, more, with their writing. They did another book in between this. They've done it. Nathan made a coloring book for Rena, and they've been writing loads and loads and loads of books, and it's been really exciting to see. And we will, once we have the book in our hands, showcase the book on our YouTube channel, and it's so cool to say that they've contributed to this thing. So it's really, really exciting. We look forward to it next summer, basically.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I just wanted to ask one quick question. Did Nathan always plan what he was going to wear before he came on? Because he always looks extremely smart.
He does like to be smart, yeah. And he would, I mean, today Rena is wearing a dress. He picked her outfit, so he's that kind of, he likes to be sharp. He likes to be smart, Even when sometimes when we're going to the park, I say, you don't have to wear a suit to the park. Just, his trainers, shorts, So he does like to be suited and booted,
Thank you. It goes to show that even though we've been in challenging times where we're at home and some of us are not being able to go out and then school was out, it goes to show that with the power of technology, we can still be at home creating greatness and doing great things, right? Because now with mobile phones, with TV, with computers, children don't go out as much as we used to and play games. We were able to pick up sticks and form games. Now children are so stuck with technology that it can be a little bit tricky for them to actually engage in other activities. Now we've got the power of technology, which means they can still get engaged. So I urge more parents to get engaged in activities like this, getting your child's mind to be more open to what else is out there, writing books, reading books, creating coloring books, all that sort of things, and share your ideas. Now you've got Winston that you're connected to. She is a book publishing book confidence coach, and I call her a queen of creativity. She creates dreams, right? She turns dreams into realities. So now you guys have got an amazing contact that should your child now come up with another amazing idea, just go straight to Winston. Even though she said this process has been very, very, very challenging, she loves challenges and she loves every single challenge. Okay. She's like, no,
I don't love challenges anymore.
Challenges only make us stronger. So yeah, let's continue to uplift our children, to empower them. Even when a child just comes to you and wants to show you something, never turn them away, because that's something, as soon as you turn a child away, you could be shattering a massive dream that they have, because they're going to feel like they're not going to be heard. And if mommy and daddy are not going to have time for me, how is the world going to have time for me? So thank you so much. If there is another parent, we've got about a minute left for some more feedback. If anyone wants to give some feedback, do press the reaction and we will get you guys to talk. I've now posted once again the GoFundMe page and also where you can purchase the book. Just continue to do whatever you can, because whatever you donate isn't just towards your child, it's also towards another child who has a dream of becoming a publisher. So I don't think we've got anyone else that wants to speak. See, the parents are more shy than the children. What's going on?
You can choose after. I can see Marcia waving her hand, but we'll let you be. There's another section later, so we're going to let Marcia come in next, and then we're going to choose somebody else. We're not going to pick on you. Hi, we're going to choose somebody else, but that's fine. So let's give away some prizes. If we can,
I'm waving my arms, right? I'm waving my arms because there's prizes. Winston is going to hold out the prizes.
do the cards first. We're going to do the cards and the bookmarks first.
So this is the rule. This is the time when we have rules, right? If you're a mum to an author, and if you are an author and a facilitator like me, you can't join. So for the first prize of birthday cards,
two birthday cards.
2 birthday cards. Show me both birthday cards. Lovely. And some bookmarks that look like this. I want you on a chat box to answer this question, and the first person to get it right will get this prize. Name the names of the 2 cousins. Put it down, Winston. Hide it. Hide it. What are the names of the 2 cousins? Kalisa, you're not cheating, Kalisa. You're not allowed because you're an author. Sorry. Next. Antoinette, she's got Zion and Nevaeh. So Antoinette, you won the cards, and so afterwards, Antoinette, we will get your details.
I'll private message it to us because I don't know.
I know Antoinette, so she can. I know Antoinette.
Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, congratulations. So you've got 2 happy birthday cards coming over with Ladybug, Zion, and Nevaeh. And we're going to thank you so much. A bunch of gift vouchers.
I've got your address, Antoinette, so we'll ship that over to you.
Thank you. Right. The prize that we've got is.
Show me, show me, show me. We have a mug.
I don't want to put it over the laptop. There's drink in it. Let me finish the drink.
Lisa, I'm going to give you a bookmark. Don't worry. So the next prize, and then that's lovely. And the next question, can I answer this question, please? Can I answer
the question?
That's not fair. I want to win this one.
No,
right,
you can't answer it. It's not allowed. The rules are the rules.
Right. So the next question is, how many activities are in the book, and what are they?
Oh, that's a hard one. Just do the first part.
No, you've got to make it challenging. I want to know who's paying attention. Listen, this mug is worth these questions. So, question number 1, how many and what are they?
How many activities are there in the back of the book, and how many?
How many and what are they?
And what
Come
are
on, guys. You've been listening. This is where we get the test. Who has been listening? How many activities in the book, and what are they? Okay, how many activities are there? This one was hard. How many?
So
3.
3.
Poems, colouring in, and I can't remember the last one. A puzzle. Did we have a puzzle? We have got it right.
Children of the Sun song.
That's it. We've got poems, colouring, and it was we've got someone else. You just told them. So should we give this one away then?
Yeah, Ranel just won it.
Yeah,
Ranel stroke D.
But you said it was a song. She said it's a puzzle. So
No. So we're just keeping it simple. How many activities are in there? 3. That's correct.
She's crashing my game now. It's not.
I'm the game crusher.
Don't crash. Right. So
time.
Renelle and Dee, you won the mug. So make sure you can connect with Winston and give us your address.
Thank you.
6. What's that?
That's Dee Bailey. Big up Dee Bailey online. Cameron, I see you. Well done for becoming an author, Cameron. And oh no, it's Theo. Shame. Theo, I see you. Give Auntie a wave. Yes, I'm talking to you. Well done for becoming an author. I'm going to interview you in a minute. Congratulations. Your book is on its way. Okay then. So,
one last prize.
No, the book confidence sessions we're going to do a little bit later on. So you've got to stay closer to the end to win 60 minutes free consultation worth £99 if you are inspired to write a book.
This is a good question as well, guys, so keep paying attention.
All right.
Where are we now?
I'm going to come to Kyla now. So Kyla, our co-host, could you unmute your mic and introduce our next guest, please?
Let me make sure our next guest is here.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
We're doing well.
For a click. Yep, we're doing good. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Leisha Marshall. She's the author of Life in a Lockdown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kyla May. I love your voice. Every time you speak, I smile. I really do. I feel really honoured that you were the person to introduce me. So thank you all for being here today. I'm so proud of you all. And just before the Zoom started today, my book came in the post. I wondered who it was. The postman, he came. I'm so excited. Thank you. And again, I'm really humbled that some of the names in here have been inspired by myself. And I see something on the lion's head. Hold on. Before I go, here we go. Look, that's what the lion's wearing, isn't he? He's got his hat on the cover. So like, there's so many things in this book that have really made me smile. I feel like I'm literally part of a legacy that you've all created. And I'm so proud of you all. I don't even want to talk about my own book. It is here. This is, you know, and I am sort of really proud of this book as well, Life in a Lockdown. So this was about some experiences that 22 women had during isolation and lockdown. So I've had some really good feedback about the book as well. But I'm more excited about yours. I really am. I really, really am. So I've got a special surprise for Winston. I'd like to do an audio recording for her as part of a podcast as well. So it's available as a download. So we hopefully will discuss that offline and we can get an audio version with some of your voices as the children to read some of the parts as well. That would be absolutely amazing if we could all get together to do that. So that was a bit of a real throw it in there surprise, but I loved surprises. And I'm so proud. I'm just beaming today. Like my cheeks are literally hurting. I can see Vanessa's face and I'm just so excited for all of us to be here. Thank you so much, Winston. Thank you, children. And thank you, parents, for allowing them and believing in their goals, in their dreams, and encouraging them to be part of this. Reading is important. Reading is like fundamental and it's paramount. And as we get older, we realize that it's the one thing that we don't do as much. We get such pleasure from it. It's a very healing thing to read as well. So just keep on encouraging reading, writing, expression, creation, drawing, colouring. And I want to see all of you bloom into the most beautiful flowers. And my mum always says, from small acorns, mighty oak trees grow. And you are going to make such a beautiful forest when you all get older. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leisha. That's amazing.
Leisha, you kicked off the surprise section.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? There's no rules.
I'll tell you, that's surprise number one then, out the bag.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't know there was really a surprise. So I wanted to surprise you all, but I've now found out it was a bigger surprise.
Yeah, and it's so important. You know, we had Amari, Ayana, and their mum Marcia do a little audio of this to get involved in the children's books. And I've actually got a conversation with a famous actress called Sandra. Oh gosh, she's got a double barrel name now. It's gone out of my head. I'm going to get it in a minute. I think it's James Young. That's it. Sandra James Young. She's been in EastEnders. She's been in all the soaps. Emmerdale, Doctors. Was it Holby City or one of them emergency programs, and no, she's not been in Coronation Street, Emma, but yeah, she's a renowned actress of over 20 years. Small Island, she was there at South Bank, and she's so excited and she wants to get involved in the project. So there will be opportunities and castings. So yeah, of course, yeah, let's do this.
I'll
And
happily
thank you
assist.
so much for your support. Thank you, my love.
No, honestly, no, I've like, you've made my year. Like, the two things that I never thought that I'd do, especially this year, is be part of my own book, but then to be part of this book is just as special. Like, yeah, my 2020s is made.
Leisha's involvement here. So if we look at the fairy, her nickname is called Ladybug. So that's how we named Leisha, and we called her Ladybug. That was Nels's idea. If we look at the hat, Leisha was saying he needs a hat. You know, they were telling me all sorts. I was like, listen, I'm just one person here. And also the name of the lion, Mystic Royale, is after her other name, which is Natural Mystic. So she definitely has been an influencer in what it is that we're doing, and we're honored that we could name some of these characters after her. So thank you for pushing.
Thank you so much, Nisha. And actually saying that, when I was looking for you, I was looking for one of your other names. That's why I couldn't find this one. So you're a woman with many names. And
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is the group Zoom that I've logged in on. I couldn't do a name change in the background. It wouldn't allow me. So yeah, this is just a part of a group that I'm part of on Facebook and social. So yeah, forgive me. I'm definitely Natural Mystic or Leash or Ladybug.
Don't apologize. You come out with so much magic every time we do something. There's something special about you. And not only that, you've done these 2 books, right? Participating in this one. You've also got Life in a Lockdown, and then you've got some books coming up of your own as well. So I'm excited about that. And this goes to show that when you become an author, you don't want to stop. And although we've got these amazing young authors, we've got parents here. We've got so many people here that've got a story inside of them that they haven't unleashed that story. You've got your book confidence coach here. Unleash it. I unleashed mine as well. I wrote a book which Winston published for me at the beginning of this year. And, you know, we went into lockdown, and I've managed to sell over 200 books, mostly during the last couple of months of lockdown, because people are at home more, they have more time to read, okay? So thank you so much for that, Leash. We are now going to the best part of today, which is storytelling by Winston Duncan. So get your popcorn ready again. Mine is slowly going. I'm very upset about that. So I'm going to have to go and get some more. And guess what? I was just arguing with my daughter because she wants to do the colouring part of the book. And I said, no, I am. So I'm probably going to have to photocopy it.
I think your daughter wins that argument.
Exactly nothing, yeah? It's my book. I get to colour it in. She has to buy her own. Anyway, let's continue. Right, Winston, we're ready for you. We've got
to buy her the book, Mummy. Nelsa, are you not going to buy her the book?
Exactly. She's going to give me the money to buy the book.
Exactly.
I'm eating. No comment. Over to you, Winston.
Alrighty. So, what is it all about? What is the book all about? Well, we're going to do a little bit of a story time here. So, meet cousins Sion and Nevaeh, who after a typical visit to their grandparents' home, become lost and embark on the whirlwind adventure to the magical land of Kaleria. This leads them to a quest to defeat Panjiro and the K-Bops, who are the gatekeeper guardians of the Popcorn House. Come and meet the friends they have made along the way, such as such as Magical Fairy Ladybug, Mystic Royale, the ruler of Kaleria, Donnie Dallas, and Jellybo. So as you know, this book, The Popcorn House, is a community book that captures the imagination of 30 young authors aged 7 to 12 who dared to dream of its ideas and concepts. This book is created to counteract the underrepresentation of Black and Brown main characters in children's books. A special thank you to our seed donors who financially supported the Look Like Me book challenge and enabled us to manifest this book to reality, fueled by a belief in its potential. And we couldn't have done it without the community effort. So thank you. So if you are ready to hear story time, can I get a whiz whoosh in the chat, please? Only when I see enough of the whiz whooshes are we going to begin. Okay, I've got one whiz whoosh. Can I get two whiz whoosh? Can I get three whiz whoosh? Can I get a four whiz whoosh? Can I get a five whiz whoosh? Can I get a six whiz whoosh? Can I get a seven whiz whoosh? How many have we got here? Okay, good, good. I'll need two more whiz whooshes before I begin this story. I've got a private message whiz whoosh. One more, one more, one more. Come on, whiz whoosh. Good, good, Jenny. Well done, Nicole. Okay, so boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, present to you to the Popcorn House. This is dedicated to a dear, dear friend of mine who we lost this year, to Brother Bear Ty, aka Ben Chijoki. Thank you for the music. Rest in power, King. So remember, if you don't know him or you haven't heard of him, you need to go and Google him, because he was a great advocate for young people doing positive things. And we miss you dearly. And yeah, this is my dedication to you. Come closer to hear a story brand new. Two cousins appear like fresh morning dew. Hi, Grandpa! Greetings, Grandma! They both exclaim as they wave goodbye to their parents down the lane. Be good, Nevaeh and Zion. Remember, you are strong with hearts of lion. The children smiled with excitement and glee, unaware of their unexpected journey. Grandma chuckled. Can you guess? Can you guess what we are going to make? Your favorite strawberry iced fruit cake. Grandma's delicious cakes were the best in town. Neighbors traveled for miles around to scoff all her baking treats down. Listen up and pay attention to me. We are going to bake a cake that will be tasty. Always remember, we must work together as a team. With a splash of vanilla essence, please start mixing the buttercream. Trouble began brewing as both cousins fought for the wooden spoon. They was pushing and pulling, and then suddenly a loud boom. A crash and a bang made a huge sound. Zion and Nevaeh's mixing bowl cracked and fell down. Grandma's kitchen was covered in flour when they were looking all around. The grandparents' faces were filled with frown. The cousins froze on the spot and did not make a sound. Suddenly, the children gasped when they saw Grandpa leaning in at the door. Then Grandma shouted, "No more!" Grandpa's face was filled with dread. I agree. It is time for Uno bed. In my house, we work together as a team to achieve our goals and dreams. You have both demonstrated that you are not a team. Zion and Nevaeh's faces were filled with regret. It saddened them to see their beloved grandparents upset. Angry words filled the air as Zion and Nevaeh exchanged cold stares. It was my turn. It was my turn to mix the buttercream. Sometimes, Zion, you can be so mean. Nevaeh, you're always mixing the cake. This time I wanted a chance to bake. Then suddenly their discord was interrupted by a thundering sound. The children stopped arguing and slowly turned around. In shock, they looked over at the wardrobe and they both could see. It's a beautiful glowing light shining so pretty. Zion stepped forth boldly to investigate. Nevaeh cried, "No, Zion, please wait." But sadly, she was too late. The bright light swallowed them up into the A to Z zone, where no child or adult should ever roam alone. Boys and girls, beware. Zion and Nevaeh had a very big scare. Did you know the alphabet tunnel is real? When your legs turn to jelly, you need a heart of steel. Whiz whoosh is all they could hear as they watched planet Earth rapidly disappear. Letters and words were suspended in the air. Both their little faces were green with fear. Grandma always said, "Those that do not hear shall surely feel the consequences of a bad deal." Their wise grandma told them to work together as a team. They prayed that they would awake from this terrible dream. Zion's head was feeling fuzzy, and all he wanted was his mummy. Poor Nevaeh felt scared and sick inside her tummy. Oh dear, what trouble laid ahead? As letters floated around their heads, the pair were now filled with anxiety and dread. Boom, bump, bang. Finally, the two did land, slipping and sliding into the hot red desert sand. A soft voice said, "Welcome to Caleria." And they both were in a daze when they saw a pink fairy and stood amazed. To escape the alphabet tunnel, you were incredibly lucky. Quick, get on your feet, for we must hurry. My name is Ladybug, and this is Ducky and Harmony. We are your helpers of destiny. Gentle Nevaeh, for every strand of your hair, I gift to you the ether spaceship to carry you through the air. Brave Zion, so bold and strong, you will see my gift of a magical hoodie of invisibility. Whiz whoosh will be your code for activation. The path ahead is rough. I wish you guidance and divine protection. Follow Ducky and Harmony. They know the way. Be sure to stay on the path and do not stray. Nevaeh sighed with relief. Oh, Ladybug, you are the best. Thanks for helping us out of this sticky mess. Now, I'm sure some of you already know what I'm going to say. What happens next? 60 seconds in the chat. What happens next? What happens next? Authors, you are not allowed to answer. Do not answer, authors. What happens next? Right, let's see what answers are we getting. Whiz Rush happens next. That's funny. What happens next in the story? They're in a land called Caleria. Come on, adults. Fairy sends them back with cake fully made. I love it, Nicole. It's so lovely to see you. And by the way, you know, some of the authors here are actually business owners in their own right. So if you've got a website, I think Nathan's mum talked about a YouTube page. Let's network and put it on here and make sure we follow them. So, you know, put your links on there so we can follow you and support what it is you're doing. You guys are dry. Just one person. Just Nicole can answer. What happens next in the story? Come on, guys. I'm going to give you 60 seconds. And while you're working that out, I'm going to show you a little something, something. Bam. This is our merchandise mock-up. It might not look actually the same, but this is our merchandise mock-up. We saw the cups. So we got the cups out, which you've already seen. Jeez. Then we got the bottles here. Jeez. We got some duvets. They will look different, the final finished product. Let's do another share. I've got another one here. Hold on. Let's see. Basically, the young people told us what it is that they wanted, and these were all the ideas that we came up with. So here's another mock-up. This one's a little bit dark, but don't watch no face. So they said they wanted clocks, bags, bottles, water, phone cases. They just want everything. One of the things that I kind of really excited about is that they wanted animation, a cartoon, and I think that it'd be really great if we can get these superheroes into that moment. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, what else have we got? They disagree and get into some more trouble. That's good, Stella. Business owners, please share your socials. Yep, that's right, Neusa. Ooh, Ayana says. Okay, so what happens next? I can't actually tell you. The merchandise is on fire, wicked, can't wait. I'll be on sale. Yeah, it's coming. I can't actually tell you. You're going to have to go and buy a copy of the book, available on Waterstones, available on my website. And what we are asking everyone to do is whoever you know brought you here to this page, just get the book directly from them, because there are sellers in their own right. So if it's me that brought you here, then you can get it from me. But if it's one of you young little authors, please support their endeavors. Okay. Was you going to say something, Neusa?
I just said that a guest that Stella came in had, they disagree and get into more trouble.
Oh, good. So we've had some more feedback. Now, our next scheduled speaker has left, which is a shame, because he's actually quite integral to a lot of things that we are doing here. He said he sent me a video. I don't know if it's come in yet. So we're going to skip the next speaker while I try and see if I can just source this. So if we can go on to Neusa doing the second set of interviews, and if you can start with Theo Duncan, that would be great.
Hello everyone. Hello. Right, I hope you're still having a whiz-wash time. Who's having a whiz-wash time? Type it in the chat now when you auto wake up, because I can see Kayla May like this. I can see Maya brushing her dolly's hair. I can see I can see Cameron and Theo are ready. Cameron and Theo, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you having a whiz-wash time? If you are, unmute your mics. I can see your thumbs up. Unmute your mics. I'm coming on to you. And I love you too. I love it when you guys have to answer a question. You literally start pushing each other just to get that question. But are you guys going to work as a team today to answer my questions?
Cameron, I can't see you. Come into the camera. Come in. I can only see Theo. That's it. There we go.
Right. So how are you today, Cameron?
Good.
How are you, Theo?
Good.
Good, good, good. So I'm going to ask you, because you two are brothers, when you read the book and you hear about the two cousins working as a team, what do you think working as a team means?
It means like you're working like a team to figure that problem out.
That's
You're
it.
working like a team.
To figure the problem out.
And
Yeah.
you're working like a team, like to make someone like it's wet.
Amazing. It is that, definitely. You're 100%. So I'm going to ask you, what is the favorite part of the book for you? Theo. Let's get Theo to answer first. What's the favorite part of the book for you?
Favorite part, yeah. What's the favorite part?
You're not sure?
The ending.
The ending. Oh, we can't tell them the ending, can we? We can't tell them the ending because we want them to buy the book. What about you, Cameron? What's your favorite part of the book?
Is at the ending. I like the part when they first get in trouble.
So I can see. So would you say, Cameron, you're the one that's always getting into trouble?
Yeah.
That's what the feels like that. And when Cameron gets into trouble, Theo, do you two work as a team to make sure you solve the problem?
Yes. But sometimes you do work like a team.
Sometimes.
Like we were holding an umbrella.
Sometimes you don't actually solve the problem.
Yeah, so it was raining the other day, and we only had one umbrella, so they worked as a team, both holding the umbrella so they both don't get wet.
Amazing.
And Cameron get in trouble. The Cameron get in trouble, then he had to hold one.
Well, we can definitely see we've got more stories coming because I can tell that Zion and Nevaeh are going to get in trouble. And, you know, Cameron and Theo, I am so very proud. Your book is on its way to you. And I want to make sure that you colour in. You got your colouring. Show me. Theo, show me where your colourings are at. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's the next surprise we've got.
And we got one each.
Oh, you got one each. Wow, that's
one more.
Better. That's actually a good point. So we do have colouring books. Open them up for me, please. It's called Time to Explore with Ezra and Etta. And it's a lovely, different illustrations. Wow. Good, good, good. I can't wait for you to draw in there.
So Cameron and Theo, I think your auntie should be writing a story about the two of you. All the adventures of Cameron getting into trouble and you, Theo, working together with him to sort them out. What do you think?
Like that.
They're looking at Mum. They're looking at Mum for Mum's permission.
Very quickly, before we move on to the next authors, if you look here, this is Ducky, and this was actually drawn by Theo on the right-hand side. And it was his second drawing. He drew it in about 2 minutes, and they showed us, and that's how Ducky became part of the character story. So well done. I'm going to add a colouring book that you see there. I'm going to add that to my prize giveaways. So Auntie is so proud of you. Your books are on its way. Lots of love. Mwah. Kisses. Mwah. Mwah.
Lovely.
Hey, well done. Well done.
Right, let me see who I'm going to pick on
So
next.
we're not going to pick on them. We're going to choose them.
I'm picking on you, sorry.
No.
I'm picking
You're going to choose.
I'm joking. I'm going to choose. Can I choose the co-host? I know she's co-hosting, but I'd like Kyla May to unmute your mic, and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Kyla May. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Look, she's got this big smile. She always gives us all a big smile. You always put a nice big smile on our faces. And can I see what you're holding now on next to you? Can we see what that is? Is that your popcorn box?
Yes, and this is what I put on it.
Oh. Why can't we get those, Winston? That is nice.
Her mum made it. Her mum made it.
Oh, wow. Ask Mummy to make us a few more, yeah? Okay, May. you were on a newspaper the other day, weren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I feel really grateful that whoever put me on the newspaper chose me, and I'm really excited since I'm on it, and I'm really happy because like I'm on the newspaper, like where everybody can see it. Like
Yeah, you're famous now, aren't you?
yeah, I am.
Good. So what was your favorite part of the book? What did you enjoy the most of the book in the process?
Well, I really enjoyed when the two cousins made a big mess in the kitchen.
Is that something that you do?
Yes.
And what was your favorite part of this process? What did you enjoy the most of this process of writing a book?
I really enjoyed that we worked as a team, and we we added on to each other's ideas, and we helped each other to improve like our ideas as well.
Thank you, darling. And now what we're all going to do is make sure that we help everyone in this process, as many authors as we can, to get themselves on the newspaper too. So Winston did mention yesterday that we are working with a few more people and your local newspapers to get you guys also on cover of some of the newspapers to raise awareness that you are now an author within your borough, and people can connect with you and see you on the paper and see how much you've achieved during lockdown. Can you imagine how many people will be so proud to see you guys on the newspaper and see what you've done here during challenging times? So thank you so much, Kyla May, and we'll be hearing from you very soon.
Before we
Bye.
Before we go on to another author for this section, I've added a colouring book to the prize. So at the end we've got one more set of surprises. So I've added this and a free confidence book coach. So please go out and support. This is Kyla May. This is her article. She's on page 5 of the South London Press. Yeah. And she's on the front. So we're really happy. Thank you, Toby, for making that possible.
Yay, we can see your little face there.
And we'll be speaking to parents for papers in their local area. This is me. So this is with the Voice newspaper. Yeah, it's a Black History Month special. This is my article. I look the same, don't I? Different dress, but the same. This is another article, and you can see the popcorn house there at the bottom. So go and grab a copy of the Voice newspaper. It's out for the whole month, and go on and support. That would be really great. We have some more coverage coming. We've got the young people involved with the Mayor Office. So in their Black History Month with their BAME network staff, we're going to be speaking to them and the MOPAC policing service for BAME network. So it's an internal event that we've got a couple of shows put on, and we're choosing some lovely young people to speak and get involved in that. Also, we've just been told that Spotify wants an interview with us. So I'll be speaking to some parents about, you know, doing some interviews with Spotify. They're a big, major channel, and they do music. So that's really pretty exciting. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Talk Radio, and on Talk Radio, I think at 4:45, and I'm going to be talking about the popcorn house, but you will be getting to see texts and things like that. And then there's a magazine that has 82 million views. I think they're called VO. Never heard of them before. They're international. They've got a massive following, VO magazine. And over 82 million views. That's quite a lot of views. And they want to find out about the Popcorn House. I'll be doing an article with them, and you know, once we get everything that we need from the parents in terms of like the headshots and the quotes and the bio, we'll be able to just distribute who is doing what as we go along, and try and make sure everyone that wants to be involved can get involved. So there's just loads of opportunities happening here, and it's just going to expand. And I just want to take this time to thank the Adam Bradford agency who we've been working with. Adam was on the call, and he wasn't able to stay. He thought it was a 1 hour event, but he has done a video for us, which I'll show after the next interview. So if Neusa, just choose one more person, and then I'll show.
Right, so I am going to ask Sanaya to unmute her mic. Hi, you still got popcorn left?
Yeah, hi.
How are you, darling?
Okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Good. I'm going to ask you a different question, because I keep asking everyone what was their favorite part of the Popcorn House. I was going to say, you've written a book before, right?
Sort of.
Yeah. Now, you were part of the 30 children over the last few weeks, putting a book together. Yeah. What? One of the things that I think it was Amy that mentioned, it was also an opportunity for her to make friends. Did you make any friends during the process, or did you connect with anyone during the process?
Kind of. Not like close, but I would like talk to them
Good. So did you think, because obviously we've been on lockdown, we haven't really been doing much. Did you think this was a good activity for you to do, and would you do something like this again?
Yeah, I would definitely do it again, because at first I didn't really like reading that much, but one time my aunt for my birthday bought me a book with a black girl superhero, and then I started to like more books. Yeah, so it was really fun.
So you want to read more books of people that look like you, right?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much. Right, actually, I'm going to ask you, who's your favorite character? Because everyone's saying the cousins. Some people are saying the lion. What's your favorite character in the book, and why?
Mm-hmm.
And can you see in this character? Can you see yourself in this character?
I like Nevaeh. Well, I like her name a lot. And I have two other sisters that I fight with a lot sometimes. And we don't really work together that often unless it's like something that we need to work together with. So yeah, I can relate with her and how she fights with her.
And are you the one to always get into trouble?
Not always, but 50-50 of the time, yeah.
So is this book taught you how to work better as a team in order to achieve a goal?
Yeah.
Well, amazing. Well done. Thank you so much for that. Now we are going to entertain you once more. Right. So guys, are you all having a whiz wash time? I want you to unmute your mics. So I want to wake you up again a little bit now, because I think everyone's kind of wants to stretch. Right. I want everyone to get off your chairs, unmute your mics, and you're going to repeat. When I say whiz, you guys are going to say whoosh. Right? Stand up, everyone. Standing up. Standing up. Give yourselves a little stretch. Stretch. Right. We're gonna. Right. I'm gonna say whiz, and you're gonna say whoosh. Right. Whiz. Whiz. One more time. Whiz. Now Winston is gonna say whoosh, and you're gonna say whiz. Winston, unmute your mic.
Whoosh.
Whiz.
Oh, you can do better than that. Whoosh.
Whiz.
Whoosh.
Whiz.
Whoosh.
Whiz.
Clicks.
Yes, right. Let's get ready for Ben. He's going to read us another poem. Mute your mics, guys. Get ready for Ben.
I
guys hear me?
We can, yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this piece is called Empowerment. So let's go ahead. My mum said I had to work twice as harder for only half the things others get. I'm not intelligent, but I'm smart enough to know I have to study. Because the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in a cycle of slavery, hungry for equality and no one saving me. They get scared when we hang outside of shops. Like 300 years ago, they weren't happy to see us hanged up being shopped. Never tell me I'm worthless. I come from a line of warriors, athletes, kings and inventors, not savages, drug dealers, slaves and prisoners. You say times have changed, but discrimination, lack of teaching of the great names like Marcus Garvey, Claudette Colvin and Harriet Tubman says otherwise. Instead you put us all in the category of all black people are the same, nothing's changed. From slavery to now, I'm still in a race for my life, ending in a gunshot. We live in a world of black and white. Like Adidas, went from being branded to endorsing brands, went from bondage to making 7 bands. All of us escaped from imprisonment. So are we still mentally locked away? I'm no longer chained. Complexion. It's not complex, while complexion can be more important than our sex, and for able to accept who we are and not reject our nature for a fake concept seen in magazines what real beauty is. Except we tend to ignore our dark skin and round noses for a fake concept seen in magazines what real beauty is, abandoning our afros and replacing them for straighteners. Man, I got a heart of a lion and more on that Simba. Got people die for my future that we never remember. My roots go deeper than shacks in Africa. Best believe I'm always down for my brothers, but we still get shot dead because of the hate you give us. Coming to America, hypnotized by media, I got to get out. Lately, I've been speaking way too quietly. I need to raise my voice because I'm being stopped in South by police like I have a choice. The situation was whack. Man, I lost it. I forgot I was black, feeling like a broken logic. But then it clicked in me and I got it. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. I'm never content with life. If I fall down, I'm always rising up. I literally grew a dreadlock for every brother that fought for me. What made you think I was gonna shut up? Because you forgot where you came from. You don't know where you're going. You stab a man in his chest, his heart stops, but the blood keeps flowing. We have so much potential. In fact, did you know we helped build the light bulb and the telephone? A black woman who worked full time as a nurse, the reason why your house is protected today. The man has 26 other patents in his name made the pacemaker as well. Lastly, inspired by nature, the Bill Gates of Africa designed the fastest computer known to man, racking up a net worth of 200 million. But you claim your worth is so much more insignificant just because your skin is brown. He didn't know what he was capable of. That's something he never found, but it's too late for him now because now he's 6 feet beneath the ground. These are only a few of the great inventors at our historical forefront. Don't count your days. Make your days count. Now it's time for you to rise up for empowerment.
Jeez, come on, let's start clicking. Jeez, jeez, let's start clicking. Yeah, man, this is amazing. Now, for those of you that don't actually know, we are honoured really to have this young man here because, as I said, he done the Who Am I poem. There's people direct messaging me say that they wanted to book us for some shows. We have a television appearance coming on, I think Sunday the 10th, I think, of October. So I'm going to be asking one lucky person to come and join us in London in Vauxhall to be on television. This is the first of many things. There's going to be lots of opportunities. Big man Ben I was going to say Benjamin, but I call you Ben. So big man Ben, we salute you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Put your messages in the DM. We're having a wish time, everybody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to tell you that we've got a surprise coming up for you shortly. Welcome, Dwayne, that is in the building, Dwayne Patrick. But we just got a couple more items. He's from the ICANN project. He's got a massive surprise for us all. Okie dokie. So I'm going to just show you Adam's video here. So he had to go to a meeting, which was a shame, but you know what, let's not worry. I'm going to show you this video now. Let me just connect to my whole screen. It's very quick, so let's just do this one. Okay, can you see my screen?
Hi everyone, congratulations to you, Winston, and all of the 30 authors on launching the Popcorn House today. It's really exciting to see this happen after this whole series of workshops and writing and everything else. We've had some really good speakers today. Thank you for the poetry, the reading, and all of your excitement. It's been really nice to see. Just a quick update from us. So we're helping Winston get some of your stories into the media. It's an ongoing process. I'm sure you will have seen a few already, but there's many more to come. You can also hear Winston on the radio tomorrow talking about the whole project. She's got a whole 15 minutes, so I'm sure she'll be mentioning every single one of you as part of that. This one is more for the parents and teachers in the meeting today. So we want to make sure that beyond this project, young people get more opportunities to do this, and that young people from different backgrounds are represented properly in books, in literature, in poetry, across the board. So we've been working with the Peaches team to put together the Look Like Me Book Challenge survey, which launches today. It's an online survey, it only takes a couple of minutes to do. But if you can put your feedback into there, get your friends and family to also share it as well, that's going to be really, really helpful, because we're going to take the results of that survey and create a national campaign to raise funds and also make sure that more of this work can continue to happen. It's also going to help Winston with publicizing this great work, because all of that feedback is so important for her to share and for people to listen to. So we're going to put the link into the chat so you can have a look on there. I'm sure it's going to be sent around afterwards and promoted across social media. It's really important because we need to make sure that projects like this are heard, that they're recognized, all of the great work that you've all done can continue, and we can have a Popcorn House version 2 next year. So please look out for the link. Once again, well done for everything that you've done. I'm looking forward to getting hold of my copy very soon, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
All right, so let's have some clicks for Mr. Bradford, because he is the one that is going to be taking us onto the televisions and the radios. As you see, this is just the beginning, and there's going to be more opportunities for everybody. In a moment, I'm going to put the link in the box for the survey, and it really is quite key that not only you fill it out, but you hand it and you say, this is my child's project, this is my friend's project, please fill it out. We've only got 2 weeks, and we're going to use this data, this new data, to get into the news. So if you want this to go far and wide, you must fill this out, and you'll get a text straight away. Well, not straight away, I probably need to have a nap, but you'll get a text today with the survey link as well. So now we're going to hand over to Amari to introduce our next guest.
Before Amari does, guys, I think it's very important that we highlight a few comments that people have said, especially about Ben. A few people said, Ben, you're a great king and you should be writing your poetry book, and they're ready to buy your poetry book. So hurry up and do that. And we also have a talented queen princess right here, Kyla Catoja, who said, whilst a story of the Popcorn House was being read, I drew a picture that I would like to share with everyone. So if you guys would like just a few seconds for Kyla to bring her picture right up to the front of your screen. Kyla, go ahead. Show us your picture, Kyla. Let's see, get it closer, get it closer. Oh my God, that's really good. That's, who can say what that is? Put in the chat, who's that?
I know.
See? Let me see who's got that.
Can I answer? I know.
Yep, go on, Winston. We'll let you answer this one.
No, I'm not going to answer it.
We've got someone said, Isis and Jihad said, it's Nevaeh, and she's got a cake. That's amazing, Kyla. I think you should have been an illustrator for the book, personally. Even though we like all the illustrations here. You are amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, Kyla. We also had someone say, we are loving how you're engaging with all the children. This is amazing. It's amazing that you've all achieved this during lockdown. Thank you so much for all of your comments. If we have missed some of your comments, it's just there's so much going on, but we appreciate every single one of your comments and your engagement through this process. So now we have got our next co-host, Omari, to introduce our next guest. Omari, you awake?
Yeah. How's everyone doing? Are you ready for some more?
Who's ready for some more?
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
Woo, 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 woo.
Henry is ready.
That's what I thought. Now I'm going to hand it over to speaker, author and facilitator Sam J. Robertson, who is also the author of a book called No Dad, Big Deal. Please go and check it out after this. Now sit down, relax with your popcorn.
Well, thank you, Amari. But yeah, I'm flabbergasted really from the start of this book. You know, we've been there from the start as facilitators, seeing all of you young people, young inspiring people come on to the meetings and getting a book out, and it's finally here, obviously. And my one came probably about an hour ago, so quite good timing. And yeah, I love it. I love the illustrations. I love the story. The story is amazing, to be honest. And yeah, I think my favorite part of this story is probably the most magical part, you know, where they come into the wardrobe and they go in and they walk, and even though Nevaeh says don't go, you know, Zion goes, just typical boy stuff really. But I really love it. You know, I'm so proud of everyone here. And yeah, as you guys know, my name is Sanjay Robinson. I'm the author of No Dad, Big Deal, Still I Rise. And this book is to empower young people that have lost their father, whether by choice or by his own, by him dying. My condolences to that. And you know, I'm just lost for words, really. You know, I'm so proud of everyone here, and yeah, thank you all for having me as well. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Samjay. That's amazing. I've got your book. I was looking around thinking someone has been in my house and stole your book. That's how good it is. When I bought your book, I actually read it. Actually, I bought your book. I didn't read it because I was going to gift it to someone, to my cousins. And then I thought, now, before I do, let me read it. And when you did your book launch, as soon as I finished the launch, I read the whole book. And it's amazing. It's so good that you are an author now. And you are literally leading by example. You know, you're a young man who could have been doing something else on the streets, but you're here, you're on interviews, you're doing book launches, you're here, you know, as a facilitator to the Look Like Me book challenge, the Popcorn House. And it's so nice to have you here, even though you're what, 16 now?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, you're 16 and you're here still chilling with the young ones. And chilling with the older, us elders. I'm not going to say oldies, but chilling with us elders.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that. Now,
sorry, I'm going to jump in. Sam, we've got, you know, 30 young authors on here. What is your message to continue on in this journey after today? What are you going to advise them?
Yeah, so I know when I was your age, even though it was only a couple of years ago, I know quite a few of you may not be fans of reading and writing, because I wasn't then, but you know, when you start reading and writing, you just go over where your heart tells you to go. And you know, when you write your own story, you know, you let your imagination run wild. And I think that is really good as young people, to get your stories out. And, you know, you can make a living out of that. You know, a lot of authors start from a young age, and like I've done, I started quite young. And you know, when you do this, you know, you get a journey, and you'll start to succeed and excel through life. So yeah, get your book out, keep doing what you love doing, and you know, God's got something in store for you as well. So keep going.
And can I just say, Sam J, it's been my honor, it's been my privilege to work with you along this journey, because to get those feelings out of not having your dad around must have been quite traumatic. But I hope that you have found cathartism within that, and that you are able to heal along this journey, because at 16 now you've got two books there to tuck onto your belt, and you've got a workbook coming out, and you're going to change the trajectory of so many young people's lives. I don't know if you know that, but there is a responsibility on you. They're looking up to you. They want to be where you are, you know, having their own books, of which obviously I'm happy to help with, and this is a start. So I just want you to be so proud of yourself, and just tell us again when, sorry, someone's saying to speak up. Okay, just tell us again when we can get your book and your social medias. Speak
Yeah.
up, Winston, speak up. They're telling me to speak up.
Yeah. So I know my Instagram. I'll put it all in the chat as well. But my main ones will be my website, which is www.samjrobinson.weebly.com, and I'm on Instagram, samj_Robinson, and Facebook, which is author Sam J Robinson. And I'll put it all in the chat for you as well.
And go and support, go and grab a copy of his book from the website, not from Amazon. Let the money go into his pocket so he can buy some trainers, innit, Sam? Want some trainers, yeah?
I've got enough crepes, but you know.
Got enough crepes, all right. So you can go and buy some popcorn, yeah? Right. So can you hear me now? Because it's surprise time. If you can hear me, thumbs up. I've taken out my other mic. I'm not sure if it was too low, but we still got to crack on. We've got a few more bits and surprises to go through, and we've got some more giveaways. So who's ready for a surprise? Let me see you click if you're ready for a surprise. Okay, so that's quite a few of you then. All right, you're still here, you're still with us. If you're ready for a surprise, let me see you whiz whoosh. That's the new dance. If you're ready for a surprise, let me see you whiz whoosh. Everybody whiz whoosh, everybody whiz whoosh. All right, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand over to our co-host, Kyla May, to introduce our next exciting guest.
I hope everyone's still having a whiz whoosh time.
We are. I certainly am.
For our next speaker is Dwayne Patrick. He's the founder of the I Can Project, and he has a surprise for you.
Woo!
Drum roll.
Unmute your mic, please, Dwayne.
Yo, yo.
Yaga.
Yo, 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 yo. Hello, everybody. Yaga, yo, yaga, yo. Yo, I'm feeling so proud of everybody, man. I'm loving this, man. Yes. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, first of all, I want to say congratulations to everybody that's been a part of the book. I mean, everybody has ideas, but not everybody follows it through. So I just want to say I'm so proud of everybody, man. You know, pat yourself on the back. I know. Love, love, love. So basically, right now I'm at my photography studio, and I want to, because you guys have done such a great job with the book and everything, I want to offer my photography studio to you guys. So I'm not sure when. Do you guys know when the dates are?
We don't actually. We're going to observe what's going on, but I think.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to give you my photography room. Yeah, my photography studio for you guys for the day. Do your thing in there, take some pictures, have some fun. You know, just my way of giving back to you guys, man. So yeah, that's on me. Love, 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 man. So yeah, come on. Yeah, anyway, man.
You know what, right? I think I need to get up and dance. So let me just translate this, boys and girls. The I Can Project, Mr. Dwayne Patrick, the big I am, in Canary Wharf, which is the heart of the financial capital, because he's downplaying it, so I just need to just explain what's going on. In Canary Wharf, we are going to be going to his photography studio to have a group picture and to have our pictures done with I Can Project. So come on.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a quick glimpse. There's somebody in there, but I'm gonna see if I can give you a quick glimpse of it. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, please.
Right,
We'll go for it. Let's see. I want to see everything. I love the camera.
This is the photography studio. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Still here. don't know if you guys can see, but that's all it'll be yours for the day, man. Yeah? Can you see it?
Amazing. Yeah. The
Yeah,
lights.
yeah. So you guys for the day, yeah?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Good, cool.
Fantastic. So we're
Good,
going to
good.
have some real fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
So just
you're welcome.
those of you that don't know you, Dwayne, he has an author himself, and he works with young people and is a recording producer. So if anybody on here is and wanting to, you know, make songs for their children, or if you're an adult, he's the one to get in touch. So could you just give us in 2 minutes a quick rundown of your services, your products, and your website, and how we can get in touch?
Yeah. Okay, cool. First of all, my passion is music production. That's before the business is before everything else. Music production is me. Then that's my passion. So I do one-to-one production sessions with young people. They come down, they learn to produce, they learn about the music industry, and I run that as a one-to-one service. I also do the ICANN project. So we do group sessions, self-development program, just preparing these young people for life. That's something that we do. And then we've got a photography studio as well. We've got a co-working space. So if young people want to come down and, you know, just work on, you know, maybe their CV or something, we've got a co-working space as well. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. So,
wonderful. And how did you start getting into this?
Oh, I love this question. So how I started getting into it started off with the ICANN project. I didn't see any books around for my daughter, so I needed a book that can empower her. You know, when I was looking at the books, it was all like Caucasian. I didn't really see the black child this was like 2012. I didn't see anybody that represented her, so I said, you know, yeah, I'm just going to put it together myself. And I did that. I sold over 1,000 books myself, just standing outside Brixton. I went on the train selling. I set up a stall on the trains, selling books, going to different events. I think I went to an event. Yeah, we met at an event, Winston. We met at an event, just selling my books. And he's done I didn't really do the Amazon thing. I just sold it independently by myself. And then from the books, it turned into a program. And that's when the ICANN project was really born. It turned into a program. And then from the program, you know, we're now going into the tech world as well, about to launch a new app. So all of our programs will be on digital. Anyone can access it. It's going to be free to download. So yeah, we're just constantly growing, you know. So I'm blessed, man.
Okay, lovely. So what's your website, please?
My website at the moment is www.icanproject.co.uk.
Wonderful. And make sure you write that in the chat so we can all get hold of you. Now, we've got a song that we've been working on called Children of the Sun. We're going to sing you the first half of it, and then you can let us know what you think of this song. So we'll do it as a call and response style because I haven't learned it yet, but it is at the back of the book in here. All right, and it's again about encouraging our young people. So thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. Honoured and privileged. Thank you for joining us. And can we give him some clicks? Yeah, we're gonna go to his studio. Oi, come on now, what you know about the Popcorn House? But there's still more surprises. I don't know if you can hack it. The last surprise is gonna blow your mind. Like you're just gonna be on a high all day. When you see this final surprise, trust me, you're just going to be like, and your parents are just not going to be able to handle you today. Okay, so let's move on. We've still got a lot to give you. Right, so everybody on mute your mics, please. Let's get our singing voices. It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. Let's get your singing voices. Okay, so you can stand up because I know some of you are feeling a bit woo-woo-woo. So stand up, even the parents. Let's get you up and out. So like how we normally do in the session, I'm going to sing, you're going to copy, and I'm just going to get up for you on my screen. Have a look. Where is it? Here we go. Right, so you should be able to see. Everyone see the words? Right. No relaxing. Here we go. Right. On the count of 3, copy me. La 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 la.
We are children.
Come on, guys. Me. All right, so we've got a record producer watching us, so your best voices, please. Yeah, he might give us a record deal. Here we go. We children of the sun.
We are children of the sun.
Our lives have just begun.
Our lives have just begun.
We're the chosen ones.
We're the chosen ones.
We talented by far.
We are talented by far.
We are shining stars.
We are shining stars.
Who know who we are.
We know who we are.
Always believe in your dreams.
Always believe in your dreams.
Even when others are mean.
Even when others are mean.
You can achieve great things.
You can achieve great things.
If you think you can win.
If you think you can win.
We are children of the sun.
We are the sun.
Our lives have just begun.
Our lives have just begun.
We're the chosen ones.
We're the chosen ones.
We are children of the sun.
We are children of the sun.
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 Can I get a whiz whoosh? Well done.
Wow.
Oh, all right, record exec. What did you think of our song?
Listen, can we go to the studio? That was amazing.
Anything
Can we go to
you
the
want to
studio?
do?
Listen,
Yeah, why not?
I'm excited. I'm excited. You get me excited, man.
What kind of music would you do to a song like that?
It just sounds so bright. You know, I put some nice bells on there, a nice drum beat, something. It's beautiful. I can see it in my head already. I can see it in my head already.
Yeah, you're gonna knock out the thing.
Say again?
Can you do a beatbox?
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'll put you on the spot.
No, you put me on the spot. I'm just thinking. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna need someone to sing it. Someone sings it. I can beatbox to it.
All right, I'll sing it.
All right.
We are children of the sun. Our
Okay.
lives have just begun. We're the chosen ones.
Coming.
We are talented by far. We are shining stars who know who we are.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Believe in your dreams, even when others are mean. You can achieve great things.
Yeah.
If you think you can whiz, wash, win. We are children of the sun. Jeez, our lives have just begun. Jeez, we're the chosen ones. Jeez, we are talented by far. We are shining stars who know who we are.
Yeah. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. All right, cool. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in, man.
So look, we got record deals happening. Everything. King High Five, man.
Love.
It's to you. Wishing you a whiz time. So we'll just do it all together. We'll do the photo shoot and we'll do the song. Just
Beautiful. Let's get it.
No
Cool.
thing.
Let's go.
Salute.
Love.
Salute.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, guys, we need to stay on time because we are so off time right now. But are you all still having a whiz wash time?
Yeah.
See some fingers. Right.
I'm gonna ask you to put Speaker Vanessa next, please. I just need a break.
Cool. Okay, right. Before we speak to Vanessa, I would like to read out a little comment that somebody, I think it was Gary, said, Sam J, I would like you to perform on October the 17th. Say It Louder presents the Tales of Lantern Carrier. So please put your details in the chat. There you go, Sam J. See, we are creating amazing opportunities.
Or does he mean Sam J? Because perform.
He said Sam J.
So he wants him to speak, not perform, because Sam J is not the performer. He's the author. Ben Wellington.
Yeah, I think that's what Gary meant, to speak.
To speak. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So yeah, so Sam J, if it is somebody, if it is Ben, let us know. So yeah, Sam J's put his details. Just wanted to say that. And now we are going to introduce our next facilitator, who is actually Sam J's mother, Vanessa Brandt. So Vanessa, please unmute your mic and tell us a little bit more about you and about this whole process with the Popcorn House. How are you today?
Hi everybody, happy Saturday. Whiz whoosh, come on, that Popcorn House is popping today. Well done everybody. Yes, as you know, Sam J. Robinson is my son. Ben Wellington's also a relative. It's all in the family. So yeah, a little bit about me. I'm a parent, obviously. I've got experience working in education over 16 years, ranging from preschool to university. Started like every mother in nursery, volunteer, teaching assistant, then became a specialist teaching assistant, then became a CSW, which is communication support worker. And you know, from that I was learning sign language. So I was helping children, deaf children, and became a BSL interpreter. So also with that, parent governor and an SEN governor for a grammar school in one of the London boroughs. So I have experience in education. I've seen many, many books and literature. So obviously, when we're saying it's, you know, the Look Like Me book challenge, it meant so much to me because I've seen so many books, so many evidence of research, facts, figures, role models, people of excellence. You know, when you say seeing is believing, well, we need, you know, I mean, we give our children positive affirmations. We do that. It's our culture. But however, there is a lack of visual evidence in books and in literature. And, you know, you must all find, I'm talking to the parents and the adults right now, found that children copy what they see. Yeah. So it's very important that it's paramount that our children can see themselves in books of reference, of grandeur. You know, invention. We don't want the noisy negatives. We just want excellence. And I'm just thrilled to see parents are rubbishing that fallacy, moving away from those negative statements that we grew up with. If you want to hide something from the black man, where do you hide it? In a book. No, us parents, I salute every one of you parents, every adult here that is doing away with that, because we do have the knowledge and we're doing it so positively, you know. So we have to keep going. And I mean, as a facilitator, I just thought, oh, I just want to keep it positive. But these authors blew me away. They are fantastic. The ideas are there, but you adults, you allowed that. You provided a beautiful nurturing background, a beautiful nurturing environment. And I just thank you, because now these authors are going to help the next generation and all the future generations to see grandeur, reference, excellence in a book. Because seeing is believing, and it's in a book. We're not going to be dancing our way through life. We're not going to have comedy through our life. We're not going to be running through life. We are going to be in a book. And because we could, yeah, so it has to be done. And I'm glad we're moving greater to the next level, to the next level, and the next level. So as a facilitator, Loved every minute of it. And this is not the end. This is just a formula. This will keep going. Guys, parents, adults, even if you say, oh, I'm not a genetic parent, you are still looking down to your niece, you're still looking down to your nephew, you're still looking down to the child, and you are helping, you're raising them. So I just say thank you. And I enjoyed this journey, and this journey is still going. So I just say, Winston, thank you. All the other facilitators, thank you. Keep going. It's not over. It's not over.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Salute.
so much, Vanessa.
Salute.
That's why we call you Miss Motivator, really.
Vanessa, can you do a sign-in of the Popcorn House? Yes. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's see you do that, please.
What, teamwork make the dream work, yeah?
No, the Popcorn House. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey! I never know we have signing. Jeez! Yeah, man. Wicked, lovely. You work so hard at what you do. And I have to say, Vanessa, you know, especially being like my prayer partner and lifting me up when it got difficult to try and complete this project, because there were challenges. You have been consistent. You have been there. And I love you dearly for that. And I'm going to treat you and me to a dinner. We're going to sit down at one of my favourite restaurants in North London, and we're going to talk about this historic moment. God bless you. But don't worry, all the team, we're going to be going to, everyone will get dinner, but this is an extra special dinner. The team, I have an after party at our treasurer's house of our not-for-profit, Shy, who's on here, and we're going to speak to her children shortly and round up shortly. So yeah, everyone will get dinner. Don't be like, oh, I wanted to come. Everyone
say that.
Everybody's getting dinner. Don't worry, we're going to have a big party. We just got to watch this lockdown thing. So it's restrictions at the minute. So let's just know that. All right, brilliant. We're nearly done. So we've got a couple more authors interviews. We've got Miriam, the head teacher. I've got a poem, and then we've got feedback and our final surprise, and then we're done. So we're going to aim to finish in 30 minutes. So let's continue on.
We also have the last question for anyone to win a book confidence.
Oh yes.
With Winston. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten, because that is an extra special prize.
Yes.
But before we carry on, guys, may I remind you once again, if you haven't yet donated to the GoFundMe, please do so. I'm putting the link here once again, and you also have the link to purchase your own copy of the Popcorn House. Your anything is welcome. Funding towards this great project to help more children to publish their own books and to become more authors, and the sequel. And I have a little birdie has told me that Winston is actually looking to do, is it a 13 plus?
13 to 18.
13 to 18 joint book, similar to the Popcorn House, but more for the elders. So I will be getting my
Well, it would be a completely different project, so it's whatever they create.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll be that coming.
As Vanessa said, it's a formula. Was it Vanessa that said it? It's a formula. Somebody mentioned it. It's a formula. It's a formula now that we have, that, you know, we've had our challenges at the beginning, but you know, doing things makes it better. So the more people that get involved, the more people that fund, the more parents that come forward, the better we can make this formula, so that it just becomes something that we can automatically and easily do. So yeah, thank you so much for those who have funded, those who are still funded. Yes, Vanessa said this is a formula. And yes, do put in your orders for your book, so that you can all get the Popcorn House. And I wanted to say as well, we have Black History Month now, an opportunity to buy as many books that for people that represent us. And then we've also got Christmas coming up. How about this? Toys are amazing. Buying clothes is a necessity as well. But you know what? Buying your child a book, even if you decide, because I've already got my orders for the Popcorn House and my colouring book, and I'm going to do it as like some book bundles, like a nice little gift. You know, you get the pamper gifts or whatever you call it, the bundles of, I'm going to create for, oh my God, I shouldn't be saying this because my There's my nieces here, but Kalisa's going to get her own anyway. For my nieces and my nephews, they're all going to get a Popcorn House book, the colouring book of Ezra. I can't remember the other child's name.
Time to explore with
Ezra and Etta. Yep, I'm going to get that. And then I'm going to put a few more educational stuff in there because that will keep them more entertained than a toy will. So that's my idea I wanted to share with you guys that you can also do too. So you can put in your orders now and get your Christmas presents sorted out. So think about all the children that you have in your family that would like a gift like this. I'm going to send it to my nephew who lives in Peterborough, and I don't think he's ever had a book like this. So for me, I'm educating my youngsters, my nephews and nieces, about their own culture, about children that look like them. And, you know, there's so many. Sometimes you get children's books that are really small. This is a really big book that
you gotta move on, honey, honey, honey. Come, honey.
Telling me to move on, and I'm getting into this book right now. So
I know you are. I know.
Time. So now I'm going to
remember the time.
Do you want to do your poem, or do you want me to interview a couple more authors?
Poem. Yeah.
Okay. So now we have the lovely Winston Duncan. Not only is she a confidence coach and a queen of creativity and dreams, she is also a poet and a singer. She's got so many talents. So now she's going to showcase us one of her many talents. Over to you, my queen.
Thank you. And I appreciate everything that you are saying because it is so important and valued. So I really do appreciate you and just get the best out of what it is. So if you can just check now so that it is going to be streaming on live on Facebook. I'm just connecting it now. So this is a world exclusive, everybody. No one, nowhere has heard this poem. I haven't written poetry for a long while. It's still in the making, but I want to share this with you because this was for the project. I've been writing it for about 3 months, and I know, like Ben, you know, poetry is a labor of love. So for those that don't know, my stage name is Lyrical Healer. And yeah, I'm going to put my Winston hat off and I'm going to put my Lyrical Healing hat on. I thought I did give it a title. Okay, here we go. Poem, Look Like Me. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is what I wrote for the project. Let me get it up. I'm a bit nervous, but it is a working process. So you might hear it and then be like, did she change it? But as with all things, I've been rushing. So here we go. So this is called Look Like Me. I live in a country where the majority of books don't look like me. Yet they're proud of their racist statues sitting pretty and a history steeped in slavery. God save me from the 1% of main characters that are in children's books. When my nephews and niece take a look, inanimate objects appear more frequently. White is right consistently, instead of their tiny, cute black and brown faces. Do you want to trade places and walk a mile in my shoes, knowing that we are set up to lose because we do not hold the power? And when the scales of justice tip in its final hour, all black fists will be waving in the air, Black power, as television speaks of global pandemics. I'm trying to transform my community and do something epic. So I reached out to the world. Instead of being a birthday girl, I did a weekender. Nah, not an alcoholic bender. I set up a GoFundMe fundraiser and asked family and friends and love thy neighbours to help change the narrative of white privilege. It is a travesty to me. Only 4% of Bane's sidekick characters are in children's books. We must let us take a second, third and fourth look. This is in comparison to the 33% of ethnic minority children's learning in schools, to the publishing industry. They are filled with educated fools. The Reflecting Reality report is commissioned by the CLPE, the Centre of Learning for Literacy in Primary Education. They had no hesitation in highlighting the lack of diversity in children's literature across the nation. But why should you care when you're sipping your afternoon tea with your little pinky finger in the air? Children that look like me are 10 times more likely to be stopped by police authority. Children that look like me are being killed on a daily by violence on the street because of social poverty. Children that look like me are at the risk of 846 from institutionally racist system perpetuated by hate. Robbing and gang banning is not our fate. Instead, our youngsters should stand on the tall, on the ancestral giants. They are in bondage, and white Britain complains about riots. You better sit back, relax, and be quiet. With a whiz whoosh of my wand, you can no longer leave our stories in tatters. Why? Because Black authors matter. This is a new age that we are living in. It is unprecedented times. My melanin is stillborn to wind. Like Winnie Mandela, we will overcome everything. See, my ancestors ran from slave fields so that our children of tomorrow will harvest a better, harvests will have to yield. If you are not out on the front line being a part of the solution, then you are in cahoots with the oppressor, creating mass confusion. I stand proud today to work with one to many. Through the test along the way, we have Black and brown authors aplenty. For it is now time to change the narrative and speak back. For we must no longer have our imaginations under attack. Our stories are valid and we have got so much to say. We do not need the industry to acknowledge that we are going the right way. Under the sound of my voice, remember that you have a choice to help be a part of the solution and make a different decision. With a whiz whoosh of my wand, you can no longer leave our story in tatters. Why? Because Black authors matter. Include us in the halls of history. Standing firmly side by side is the only way that we can rise in unity. And to all the 30 children that have become authors, know that you have created her story and you are paving the way for other children's fairy tales to be told. I want you all to know and remember you are worth more than rubies and gold. And one day when you're old and grey and you're smiling peacefully, I want you to remember this moment and the books that you have created that look like me.
Yes, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Wow,
Don't apologise, don't apologise. Don't apologise.
And I held back my tears as well. I was like, wow. Wow.
Fire, Winston.
Wow. I think that's a wow moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like, yeah.
Thank you. These are tears of joy, children.
Yes, it is. It's hearts. It's pure heart. Pure heart. Birth that baby. Yes, beautiful birth. Beautiful birth. Yeah?
Give thanks.
Amen.
Give thanks. So that's my poem. Now over to Neusa.
I had to take a moment myself. I was like, wow. I just held back and I was like, yeah. So I felt it. I felt it. Beautiful wisdom. Nicole Haynes says beautiful wisdom. It's just, yeah. I think everyone took a moment right there. Even when Ben read his poem and then now Winston, it's just, yeah. Kalisa, I think it's time for you to show us a picture of Zion that you drew right now while we take a moment, and then we're going to introduce our next guest. We're going to ask a couple of authors some questions. Unfortunately, Miriam, who was going to do a 5-minute presentation, she does have to go because she has another appointment. So yeah, Kalisa, show us your picture, darling. So she's our artist. So anyone wants to book Kalisa for any children's books, I think she's She's discovered a talent there. Let me see. So who can name that, guys? Who can name that? Who is that? In the chat, who can name that? And now we're gonna go. That's amazing, Kalisa. Love it, love it. You know, we were talking about leading by example. We as parents, as aunties, as mothers, as teachers, wherever we are here to lead by example. And when I birthed my book, Soul of Woman, A Journey to Self-Love, my niece, Kyla Catoja, is here that just showed a picture. She drew a picture in the car on her way to me, and my book was called Soul of a Woman, A Journey to Self-Love. She drew a picture, and even though she didn't really know much of the process of what I went through and the fact that I was writing a book, she just knew the title of my book. And this picture wrote self-love. And I thought, wow, she really captured what I did. So thank you so much, Kalisa. When she gave me this picture, I was in tears. And it's still on my fridge, Kalisa. So, and then I said to her, because she'd already been into books in her school, she got chosen in one for writing poems, which we didn't even know she had this gift. I said to her, Kalisa, you're next. You're going to be the next author. And look at this. Here she is. So I'd like to say I'm very proud of you, Kalisa. I continue to be proud of you. And us, as parents, teachers, mothers, it is our role to unleash our children's talents. And as I said, never be too busy for them. When they want to show you something, you always have a minute. Time is a gift that we cannot take back. So always give them the time. So without further ado, let me
Sorry. I'm going to hijack the program. We do have Miriam. I'm so sorry. We do have Miriam that's going to leave. Yeah. So we're going to just quickly slot her in because we don't want to lose her. She's been here from the start. So Miriam, over to you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Don't worry, we're nearly finished. We're finishing at 5. Thank you for staying on. We didn't know that we were going to have so much fun, and we've got a big surprise. And actually, I want Miriam to see this. So there's another surprise as soon as she finishes speaking.
Well, if I get the chance to. But good afternoon, everybody. And I'm going to be very quick. But this is awesome. We are sitting on treasure. I hope you can see me clearly. I hope you can hear me clearly. We are sitting on, I'm going to call it black gold right now, and we're going to distribute this. It's going to become infectious, and the whole spirit of this book is got places to go to. Obviously, this is not the only one. You guys are going to write sequels, okay? I'm going to share my screen, and I'll be a couple of minutes just talking through. So, obviously, I'm a head teacher. I'm a head teacher of a London school called Rooks Heath. You're welcome to look it up. And what's interesting is when Ben was doing his poem, he read part of a quote, which was, "The future belongs to those who prepare for it today." Well, actually, in my welcome as a head teacher, on that page, I've put the full quote, which is, "Education is your passport to the future." And I fully believe that. It would be remiss of me as a head teacher here not to mention education whilst we're talking about the launch of a piece of literature written by young people. You can see me there. My children at my school are a beautiful array, wonderful colours of Benetton, but at the same time, we recognise the importance of the Look Like Me book challenge. Now, when we started this, I played a little game with you, if you remember, authors, all of you, and I asked you about some numbers, and I reminded you that I was one of only 0.2% of the 22,000 black head teachers in the United Kingdom. Started off by this woman on the right who 50 years ago was the first. So it is important that I'm here, and I do feel really honoured in your presence to talk about this. And thank you once again, Winston, for inviting me to speak to everybody in my role. And I also shared this with you, which was a gift given to me, and I said, I am the little girl at the front, but you know what? Every day, I try and inspire the 1,200 children I have, and some, to be the Wonder Woman that I think I can become, because what we see, we believe we can become. So even though I might be running a school, there are areas that I feel unconfident in, and I learn every single day. And that was one of the key messages I left from you. I am proud to show that I received my book today. Yippee! I was so excited when I woke up this morning. It's like, it's real, look at it, it's tangible, I can feel it, I can smell it, open the pages. And of course, I was honoured to write the foreword for such a project. And I just want to read 2 quotes. There could not be a more poignant time than now for the Popcorn House to be launched. The collection of identities with their wonderful characters and magical missions makes this book an exciting exploration for children of any background. And it's true, but the identities are important. Look at the colours on that rainbow, on that ladder. Look at my colours. I'm representing the red, the gold, and the green. The red's for the blood, the yellow for the gold, the green for the land, and the black, we know what that stands for. And I happen to be of Ghanaian heritage, and that's our flag. The second point, imagination helps us believe. Our belief underpins who we become, and we become what we aspire to be. Guys, all of you, whether you are 4 years old, whether you are 14 years old, whether you are 40 years old, continue to aspire. Include the aspiration in our language and how we talk. Speaking of language, it is said in a study that we have a literacy gap. Now, there's some confusion about this study because it says that children by the age of 3, if they come from poor households, miss about 30 million words. But apparently, this study was done with only a handful of poor families, and those families happen to be of black heritage. So some people say it's skewed. Here's my view. It could be 30 million words. It could be 4 million words. If there's a gap, let's make it different. Let's change it for our children. So you guys, if you're a reader, you're a leader. If you're a writer, you're going to shine even brighter because you're aspiring to help others to read and to become leaders as well. And you're helping your parents to ensure that you are exposed to as many words so you can access the world and be the leader that you're meant to be. So when you're writing and contributing and being part of this project, you're part of something big, you're part of something national and international in helping the literacy gap be no more. Black lives do matter, and it'd be great if there comes a time, I hope I'm alive to see it, when we don't even have to talk about Black lives mattering. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Dr. Seuss. He doesn't have a heritage, he's just as you see him there. He says, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. I'm going to leave that with you. I don't have any idea where every one of you 30 authors are going to end up, but I tell you now, this seed has been planted and you are all going to grow. I wish you very much success, and I wish you the very best, Winston, and the other co-hosts and all the contributors, as you call them, seed donors. Power to you. Thank you, and I'll see you. All the best.
Woo-hoo! That deserves some clicks. So because Miriam has to go, I can't let her leave without this final surprise. It was supposed to be for the end, but here we go. So thank you very much. It's been our pleasure and our privilege. So everybody that's been listening, that's become an author, what do you think the next title of the book should be? Write down in there. So we've got Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, the popcorn hash. You've got 30 seconds. Go. Go. Everyone, the facilitators, the children, get your cameras ready, my photographers. I want to see some wow faces. What should the next book be about? What should it be called? The Chocolate House. Good. Excellent. What else? Come on, guys. What should the next book be about? What should be called? So we've had Teamwork Makes the Dream Work, The Golden House. Good. The Lemonade Factory. I like that. Good. What about the themes, children? What themes should we have? Quick. The House of Greatness. Okay. So let's talk about the moral of the story. What could be the moral? The Pepper Pot. There's a catering company called that. The Milkshake Factory, Whiz Wash to the Pop Fizz. Yep, I like that. The Swirly Closet, I like that. Good. Themes of losing everything to winning. Good. Another teamwork, Isis and Jihad. Excellent. Couple more. The Chocolate Factory, we seem to like that. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think that's already done though. Here's to Whiz Wash. I'll take 2 more again. So Whiz Wash in this title, Candy House, Amari.
I like the Milkshake Factory.
Candy Barn. Keep Going, Don't Stop, Airport. Good. The Houses of All Types. Well, I have a surprise for you all. Take in a deep breath and get. The thing about creativity, and this is a world exclusive, so whoever wasn't on and they've left, they've just missed it. They've just missed it. The thing about creativity is it just lives on. And I got in touch with my designer and I said to him, could you put a special piece together for the children? And here's what he done. The candy house. This is good. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Popcorn house.
Ooh,
Rise.
I like that.
Oi, oi.
Oh, somebody drew something like this.
The popcorn house, the rise of the K-box. So now our superheroes have been transformed, and we're going to speak to the author who drew the K-box, which is Dylan, who's online. What happened to me? I had a dream, and the dream was that Zion was in bed and he dreamt that Natural Mystic, the lion, came to him in the dream, and they're all frozen, like they're made out of tin and they can't move, because when the K-bots look at you, you turn into tin. So now they have to come and save them, Nevaeh and Zion. Now, if you think, in fact, tell me what you think. What do you think? What do you think of the cover? What do you think? Let's have a look. Because I might be looking for some ideas. Oops, sorry. I might be looking for some ideas. So let's see. What do you think? Awesome. Blessings, Miriam. Lovely working with you. Will it be available for Christmas? I don't know, but maybe. I'm not sure. I like the cover. Inviting, outstanding, amazing. Okay, we're getting some good feedback. So authors, would you want to get involved in this project? Right, yes, if you want to get involved in this next project. Awesome, love it, wicked. Blessings. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Miriam, my lovely. Take care. Yes, yes, please. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got some people on here that want to get involved. Look at that. Look at that. Just take it in. Think about what is possible for your vision. That is my final surprise of the day. Over to you, Neusa. We've got a few people that haven't been interviewed yet. Dylan, let's start with Dylan. He's the designer of the K-bot.
I am in awe. Listen, I am in awe. And I have to be an author in this one, seriously. I can't be a facilitator. I need to be an author. And I need to be, what's the name again? Nevaeh. I need to be Nevaeh, seriously. I love it.
Are we going to allow that?
There's no rules. I'm sorry. There's no rules.
Looks amazing, and I'm shocked. That's good. I want you to feel
That's how I feel.
I want you to feel tingly, because this is something really special, and this is going to go something really big. And, you know, I just got it about 2 hours before we started. So
we could do this.
Love the costumes.
Christmas. If we could do this before Christmas, I'll be so happy.
Well, let's see. Let's see how the national campaign goes first. But let's see.
Yeah, I had to cover myself there because I knew she was like, Winston was going to look at me.
This is a children project. We need to be in it. The 20 cohort.
I think the parents should take over on this one. Sorry.
Looks amazing. All right, so we're gonna. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Good. So that's gonna be part 2. Right. Let's wrap this thing up. Thank you. We got some authors. Dylan, now you drew the K-bot. Can you unmute your mic, please, young man? Now, if you're an author and you haven't spoke yet, just quickly message me so I know. I don't want no one feeling like they've been missed out. Is it Dylan? Did I say his name right? Pardon? Did I say his name right? Is he still on? Has he left? Let's see.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he might have left. We had Dylan earlier. I think he might have left, but basically he drew Panjiro. He drew Panjiro, and that's where we got the Guardians of the Gatekeepers. All right, so Isis, Jihad. Wow, unmute your mic. So this is our last section for the interviews. If you haven't been interviewed, speak up.
And we've got one last prize to give away.
Yes, we've got some prizes.
Sorry,
unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
I just want to make this really simple. We've got reactions at the bottom, guys. Click on the reactions and put your thumbs up if you haven't been, so that we can select you and ask you a few questions before.
Unmute your mic. Excellent. So, Jihad. Oh, you're showing us a picture. Wow. Hold it up then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wow. What's his name called?
Bob.
So maybe we can put Bob in the second book. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I
And I
really
also
like
drew another one. I did this this morning. No,
we didn't ask anybody to draw anything. Oh, I like that.
there was a name Jim. Jim.
Out of the way, but I like that. What's his name?
Jim.
Jim. Lovely. Excellent. All right, Isis. Let me see. What did you draw? We weren't asking him to draw nothing, but this is creativity.
I drew this morning.
Popcorn house. Wow. Amazing. Excellent. So let's have a quick chat.
Wow.
Wrap up. This is fantastic. I'm just so inspired. I could go on forever. So Isis, how do you feel now that everything's happened with this launch today? What do you feel like?
I feel excited because like a book like we all worked on has like gone out and like into the whole world, like everybody can read it.
Excellent. And what was your favorite part of the book? Jihad, come back.
Okay.
What was your favorite part of the book, Isis?
My favorite part of the book was when they made like when they became like when they made up, like when they were like happy again.
Ah, good. Okay, so when they made up, that's good. Even though you're telling a little bit of the ending. Spoiler alert. Jihad, you drew.
Yes, I drew him.
How do you feel about that?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. And you're an author now, so you're going to tell your friends and family. Why do you think they should buy the book?
Because it's good.
It is good, isn't it? And what's your favourite part?
When they get locked up into the portal.
They say that one more time?
When they get sucked up into the portal.
Oh yes, this is the portal and this is the vortex. And just for the people that don't know, your mummy is the treasurer of our not-for-profit. She's an old school friend of mine, so she's going to have a good hand in what it is that we're doing when we set this up officially and be able to pay the staff that you have seen here. So well done. Can Zion come into the picture now? Let's have a talk to Zion. If you've not had a chance to speak, authors, this is the last time, and then we're doing prizes and parents' feedback. So that's it. That's all we're done. So if you've not, I don't want anyone feeling away. If you're an author and you haven't spoke yet, please put your name in the chat. We want you to, you know, all get a chance to speak. Zion, where are you? Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, I don't know about you, but my mind is just blown. Like, I don't even want to leave you all, but I just, how do you feel in this moment?
I feel kind of, well, I'm not sure you can put it into words because it's a feeling that, you know, you can't really put it into words. So I feel really happy and, I mean, overjoyed, to be honest.
And what's your favourite part of the book?
My favourite, it's
come
not
into
really
the picture, just come in. Your sister's trying to edge in. Come on, just come in.
It's not really like a part of the book, but it's like the story that they put across. So, or you always have to work together. So you have to work together and make everything work. So I really like the moral of the story.
And what do you want the next book to be about?
I'm not quite sure actually, but maybe something along the lines of teamwork, and have a strong moral behind it with like working together with your family and yeah.
So you want to see more of the expanded family? Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you like to say anything?
Me?
Yeah. You're photobombing us, so you might as well join in.
I would just like to say that I'm happy that the plot was mine since the thing that they get sucked into the wardrobe was my idea, and I'm like happy.
Come into the shop. Yeah, that was your idea, and you're happy. Good, good.
Yeah, I'm happy the bad things was about me.
And what would you like the book? Where would you like to see the book go next?
Everywhere.
Libraries.
Yeah, libraries and stuff.
And what has your friend said about the book?
I mean, I haven't actually got the chance to tell them yet, but I will when I go back to school.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well,
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, ladies. Sorry, go on. What are you saying?
I wanted to say something on this one. Who said they were the bad one, and the bad things came out in the book? Right. I was watching you two, yeah, and I can see the one that kept on eating popcorn, and then she kept on eating crisps. There was one doing that, and then and you know who you are, and then there was the other one that was writing in the books and drawing and everything. So which one of you does more of the reading and writing? Reading and writing. It's you, isn't it? Who does more of the eating? Thank you, girls.
Sanai, have you spoken, my lovely? Because I don't want no one to feel left out and say they didn't speak. Have you spoken? Great stuff. All right. So parent feedback time, and then the final prize giveaways. So Marcia.
Yes.
Come on. Undo your mic, my lovely. I know you've been waiting patiently. Undo your mic. Feel all right. Hey, Popcorn House. Can have Popcorn House books, yeah? Where you there, Marcia? Zion. Omari, is your mummy there? We lost her.
She's probably doing something. Probably doing dinner or something. Right.
Then Brian. Where's Marcia? Is she coming? All right, we'll quickly take another parent's feedback. We'll just do 2, and then we'll do the prizes, and that is it. We're done. So, wow, I envision the Popcorn House being a series like online on Netflix, definitely, and we want good graphics. So, is there any parents on here? We've got Lydia.
Parents, sorry, somebody said that Iman hasn't spoken. Have we still got Iman here?
Yeah, she just did with her sister.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Lydia. Does Lydia want to say something as a parent? Does
There's Marcia.
Vanessa, is she here?
Yeah, I can see her next to Brian.
Does Shy, I think you should say something. Shyla. So tell Mummy Shyla to say something. All right, over to you, Marcia.
Did you still want Brian?
You can do it together, both of you. It's up to you, whoever wants to speak.
That's all right. Yeah, so I was away running up and down with the children. I'm trying to keep them busy, you know?
We've got the little ones here.
Yeah, there's a load of them. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I think what the children have done, I've got to say. Really proud of Ayana and Amari and their cousins, Jazara. They're all good. All here, all contributing. It's a beautiful thing to see. And Marcia, she's been a champion. Making sure, I've been in the background, as you know, doing the things that you don't see, but Marcia's been really persistent making this happen and helping out. So I can see all the contributors done a really great, fabulous job, and it's some of the people in another organization I'm an associate with are very impressed on what's taken place. So yes. So I'll be marketing the book there as well.
So in terms of a father, what are your feelings of your 2 children, Amari and Ayana, becoming authors? How does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel very proud. I think becoming an author, speaking what's in your heart and contributing to a book that will be here for forever. Even when we're all gone, it will still be around. I think that's amazing. And for it becoming for our community, that's the other big thing. You put all the figures in front of it. 4% of BMA children. I mean, it's amazing. I wasn't even aware of those stats. So, breaking grounds, and we continue so.
And you know what? We can't leave without Marcia not saying anything, because I know that she's bursting, and I have to say, she had 5 children in her house at one point.
I've got them today.
Got clean across. She got them today.
That's why we're entertaining them.
Where did you go? East London, all the way to the other side.
Yeah,
and she was a trooper.
They're everywhere today, aren't they?
She's our resident photographer.
I just want to say,
come on, girl, chime in.
Yeah, I
What do you
just
think?
want to say, during the lockdown, the 3 months of the children, being consistent and committed, I've seen growth in a lot of the young people in how they're projecting and communicating. I've seen that in my children as well. That confidence, that kind of ooze to talk about something. I think you've helped them to develop that if they didn't have it before. So I just feel that's been amazing. I think Sanjay, who's been you don't know it, but he's been a real role model. Them seeing him, they can see themselves, if you see what I mean. So I think that kind of modeling has been a really good approach. And so thank you, Sanjay, for, and everybody else who's been facilitating, of course, but young people seeing other young people, it does give us a that I can do that too. And I remember having that, seeing somebody think, wow, that's the first black person I've ever seen who's, somebody I can aspire to. So it's really important having that modeling. And sorry about the noise in the background, because I'm keeping it real.
I love it.
What Mari said very earlier on in the discussion is that he hadn't seen any books that really represented himself, and with an afro being lead roles, and that's still the case. You've got very white characters and very limited, females. So it's nice to have that contribution in the book that covers that. And I think that was I was really kind of sad when I heard Amari saying that, the whole of his schooling, he's hardly seen any positive black role models from the BAME community within books, within his school, and that made me really sad, actually. Obviously from home we get a diverse range of books, but to know in his school, I just felt quite sad. So thank you for all you're doing, and everybody who's contributed, who's come today. Really have lots of gratitude for everybody to take some time out today to share with us this celebration of our children, but also something within the community that we hope will maintain and continue. It's been great partnership and working, so thank you.
Thank you very much. And before you go, just where do you want this popcorn house to go?
Where do I want the popcorn house to go, did you say? I would love to see it within the educational sector. I think we've had this conversation before. I work in education as well, and I'd love to see it even diverse. I think Vanessa does as well as myself. We work, I work in SEND, so having some diverse characters with young people in wheelchairs and things like that. So having a real diverse, I'm not trying to put any pressure on anybody, but just seeing it on the bookshelves, seeing it in the schools in particular for me, because that's really significant, because that's where a lot of our children spend most of their learning, if they're not being homeschooled now, because I know that's a newer, more parents are homeschooling, but if they're not seeing it at home, then it's got to be in the schools. We've got to get it in there, and having discussions, if we can get into schools, talking to schools, and that's probably my focus at this point in time.
Okay, well, that is great stuff, and we really do appreciate you. And you've gone above and beyond the call of duty, and I know there's some photographs that I'm going to look out and see. So we salute you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for taking part and attending.
Remember to put Ayana's creations website in there so that we can follow her and her program.
I will do. Thank you so much.
All right. So now I'm going to hand over to Neusa. We've got some more prizes, and then we're going to close. And for everyone that wants to go. But I'm going to leave it open for networking. That won't be filmed or put online, so it'll be just private between us. I'll stop recording, and for anyone that wants to network after, we have a little shebeen. I have to drink fruit juice today because of the young people, but normally with the adults we have a little shebeen, so you're more than welcome to stay for 10 and 15 minutes and just network with us and turn your cameras on, because it will not be recorded. Right, so first prize, Neusa, who's this one going to? Can't hear you. Mute your mic.
Sorry, now that we have another prize, I've just randomly chosen another question. It's a very, very easy one. What were the cousins, and this is to win the colouring book, what were the cousins doing that got them into trouble? What were the cousins doing that got them into trouble? Arguing, right?
Children can't answer.
Children
Well
can't
done.
answer. What else? We've got, yeah, keep going. What were they doing together that got them into trouble?
So what was the activity? So yes, they did argue, but before the argument,
what was the activity?
That they were doing.
And Kalisa gave us a clue because she drew it. So what was it?
So they were in the kitchen. They were helping Grandma to bake. Well done, Nicole.
Oh, that's yours. A book is yours. So don't take it from your children and colour it like me. Yeah. Right, so we have one more gift. And this gift is for anyone here who desires to write their book. It's a free book confidence coach by Winston. So she will be coaching you on getting your book out there. So it's a 60-minute, isn't it, Winston?
Yep, worth £99.
Worth £99, and you're going to get it for free. And the question for this...
Hold on. So let's put some rules on this one. It has to be someone who is not involved with the project or currently working with me, because I think that would be unfair.
Yeah, so it's parents here that aren't... Is it?
So let's just say some names. So we've got Nicole, we've got Sanai's mum, we've got Stella, Holistic Resonance. I think that's
No,
Leisha.
that's Leisha. Leisha's not.
Okay, we've got Desmond Archives. So yourselves could be, up for grabs, basically.
We've also got Shy, right? Shy.
If you win, yeah, Shy's included. If you win, and perhaps you don't want to write a book, you can gift it to somebody else. Okay? So yeah.
The question is, in which special occasion was Winsome celebrating when she decided to start the GoFundMe page? What was she celebrating? Shy said birthday.
Hey! Hey! Got it, girl.
Shy.
Are you that? But because Shy is the treasurer, that might seem as a fix. So let me not, I will do Shy. Don't worry. I want to be an adjudicator and I want to be fair. So I'm going to do a question myself.
Okay, cool. Does that mean Shy doesn't win it?
Yeah, she's won it.
Okay,
but
cool.
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Like the treasurer wins. All right, so last question. So I'm going to give another free giveaway session. So finish this sentence. Look like me.
Quick.
Finish this sentence. Write it in. Look like me. What is the rest of that sentence? Give me space to answer.
She's not giving up. Right, someone else after Shy, you got another chance. Come on. You're really seeing we're giving you away. Shy's just giving it away. So anyone else that does that next?
Yay! Antoinette!
Antoinette, woo! Antoinette is a new poet. The new poet. She's also my client. And
I really needed this as well.
She really does need this. So well done, Antoinette.
Well done.
Thanks, guys.
And Shy. Well
Cheryl,
done.
thank
Okay,
you.
so I'm gonna. All right, Nelsa, you start with a thank you, and then I'll close.
So thank you, everyone. All the children, all the facilitators. Winsome, oh my God. Yeah, I need to thank you first. First of all, I need to thank you for our very first meeting, our very first encounter, where we knew already we were going to work together. I saw something in you, you saw something in me, and we had no idea what we actually did. And look where we are now. We've done so many other projects together, and you know me, I say yes to everything. And I never, one thing that I don't do is I don't wait for you to turn around and say, I'm going to pay you this. I just say yes, because I'm very passionate about helping people create. I'm very passionate about unleashing people's greatness. I've got this quote, and I say this to all of my clients. I see your greatness before your forgiveness. I already know where you're going. So when I met Winston and we had a little conversation, I already knew where she was going. But she continues to surprise me. Yeah, you're just a very talented person. You're a gifted person. You're a very kind person, like Kyla May said. You are kind. You have a heart of gold, and I'm not going to bring you tears, but you do. Everything that you do has passion behind it. And because there's so much passion behind it, you get drawn into everything that you put, and you give your heart and soul into this, like you have in this project. You're still helping other authors unleash their books whilst doing this whole project. I don't know how you do it. I really don't, because unlike you, I like my sleep. But I know they say this, that the most successful people actually don't sleep that much. They're so excited about what they do that they get up. So I'm the opposite, where I'm not a night person. I go to bed early, but I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 3, because that's when my creation comes. And we all have our gift and our times where we create stuff, and you create a lot of your stuff at night. So I wanted to say thank you for helping me to be an author. Thank you for asking me first for all these different projects that we've encountered and done together and continue to do together. And just thank you for like helping me to ignite a lot of like ideas. We bounce a lot of ideas from each other. So there's probably something I've missed saying thank you to, but I'll keep on thanking you because we're going to keep on working together. So this is amazing. All the facilitators that I've met, I've become friends with, and then you're all becoming authors. Your children are becoming authors, and then I'm seeing all these other gifts that you also have. So I hope that every single person that is on this call, whether you're a child, whether you're a parent, whether you're connected with me or not, that I always say this, you have a circle now of people that you're connected with. If there's something that you want to do and you're not sure of, there's someone here that you can reach out to me, whether it's me, whether it's with Winston, with an idea, yeah? Never think to yourself, oh no, this person's unapproachable, oh no, this person's going to charge me too much, because all it takes is a simple conversation. And all it takes is somebody to say, right, you could do this, for your ideas to be open. So that's what I was going to say to everyone here. To the children, you guys have brought the childness in me, the child play in me. I've done 2 beautiful pictures that are on my fridge. I'm not taking them away. I love this project. I can't wait for the next one. You guys really excite me. Kyla May with your smile, Kalisa with your pictures, Omari, and every single child here, you've really inspired me. So I hope that as we're being leaders to you, you guys are also being leaders to us. So thank you. Thank you to all the parents for supporting your children, for being there for your children, and for the continued support, because it's not easy as a parent. It really isn't easy as a parent. It's the most hardest job in the world. But, you know, we do the best that we can. So I want to say thank you all for everything and all of your participation today. I salute you all, and I thank you for being here today.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Thank you, thank you. So let's give my co-host a round of applause. Let's give her some clicks. Well done. I'm not going to cry. All right, so here we are. We are at the, not the end, we are at the beginning of our journey. And the ones that have stayed to the end, you're my original, long-standing OGs. Well done for being here. I didn't know how I was going to feel on this day, because it's been a long time coming. But one thing I can definitely say, I am a finisher. And it's been my honor and my privilege to use my life and my gifts and my talent to help bring your visions to life. I was just a catalyst in this. it was you that ignited the imagination. I mean, who thinks of a spaceship with their hair? I don't know whose idea was that, but who thinks of that? Wasn't me. So I just want to thank you all for being here today. My request is that you go on and share. You make sure people know about the survey. You go on and you sell your books to the family and friends. I'll be in touch about that as well. And you enjoy this process, because this is so much bigger than what we would ever imagine. And I didn't do this by myself. I had the vision, but I had a collective 50 people come involved to join that vision. This was just not me. I'm just the face of it in some ways. So I want to thank my team. I want to thank Neusa. I want to thank Leisha. I want to thank Vanessa. I want to thank our youngest facilitator, Sam J. Robinson. I want to thank Ben Wellington, Jeanette, OBE, Adam Bradford, our PR agency, Joanna Oliver, our proofreader, because these people tend to just be in the background and they might not necessarily get seen, but that's not their impetus for doing what it is that they're doing. I want to thank Anna Sexton, who is our ambassador as well. And if I've forgotten anyone, forgive my heart, forgive my heart, the head, not my heart. Also, the children, you've been dedicated, you've been committed, and now you're going to have a whiz whoosh time. And I look forward to our interviews on television, on radio, and in newspapers. We are going to dominate. I've stopped taking on any new clients for the month of October, because my goal and my mission is to make sure we smash it and that everyone's just talking about the Popcorn House and that we reach #1 bestseller status. That will be my mission for October. And I know as a collective, we can do this. And thank you to the parents, because without you, it wouldn't be possible. And I know I've texted you a lot and I've emailed you a lot, but it really has been a privilege to work with you. And thank you for just being understanding of all the information that has been here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is it. The Popcorn House. We did it, 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 we did it. Go and tell your friends, go and tell your family. Thank you very much to my co-host, Neusa Catoja. She has a wonderful book out called Soul of a Woman. For the adults online, go and get it, especially the women or the woman in your life, because her poetry is really motivating. And it's been a pleasure and a privilege to work with you. And I'm sure we're going to be doing lots of mini launches around the country as we get ready to move on. All right, so we're going to officially close this part of the section, but we will have a little shebeen that anybody wants to stay on for 10 minutes, turn their cameras on and not be shy that they're being recorded. This has been the Popcorn House, the Look Like Me Book Challenge authors. I'm WF Duncan. Salute! Salute! Salute!
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to welcome our amazing queen,